following is a presentation of Disruption Networks.
The Property Sisters of the Mohawk Valley was born when 3 top producing agents with over 25 years of combined experience selling real estate joined forces to take real estate to the next level. We practice with honesty, integrity, and the knowledge to help make the buying and selling process easy and stress-free for all of our clients. We pledge to always make our clients our top priority from start to finish and even after the house is closed. We will always be a valued resource for information and assistance for our buyers and sellers. Our customers over the years have become not only past clients, but great friends. As we join hands together as the Property Sisters of the Mohawk Valley, we look forward to serving our clients and our community and making a positive difference. You can reach us at 315-601-9630 for all of your real estate needs.
When it's your hard-earned money on the line that you are investing into a home, it makes sense to choose a proven professional to assist you in making one of the biggest investments you may ever make. Josh's dedication of over 20 years to the home construction industry allows him to bring knowledge and experience to your doorstep. That means you can feel confident and comfortable with his service to you. Past clients love his attention to detail and thorough written reports. By allowing Priceless Inspections to help you make a well-informed decision concerning your property, you will find that a quality inspection is priceless. Follow Priceless Inspections on Facebook or call 315-525-8725.
Hi, this is attorney Nick Pasalacqua. The team of attorneys I have assembled at Pasalacqua & Associates has been carefully hand-picked to include the best trial attorneys in the particular areas of the law that we practice. Have you been charged with DWI or any other crime? Members of our team include former assistant district attorneys, now fighting to protect your rights 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Have you or someone you love been seriously injured in a motor vehicle accident? Members of the team at Pasalacqua & Associates include former insurance defense attorneys, now fighting to ensure that you get every penny you're entitled to. If you need legal help quick, don't waste your time or money calling anyone else. Remember, for legal help quick, you better call Nick and the team at Pasalacqua & Associates. 315-500-NICK or 315-500-6425 or visit cnytriallaw.com today.
Yo, law infidels, that's right. It's Hacker Hameen.
This is Al Schneer from the band Mo.
Hey, this is Corey Glover from Living Color.
And you're listening to EC Radio.
And you're listening to EC Radio.
Live on EC Radio with the Z-Man. So take the pizza out of your fat moron mouse. Sit back and listen before I give you a $5 face slap. You'll never forget, infidels. YOLO.
Welcome to EC Radio Podcast. We would like to thank all of our sponsors for joining the Disruption team, and we hope that you will support all of our sponsors. And of course, we appreciate you listening to this program.
EC Radio, Disruption Networks. EC Radio, Disruption Networks.
Yeah, baby, it's time for another edition of EC Radio. I don't know what day it is, but everybody else in the studio does, so thank God I got them. It's me, Z.
Well, you were on Backtalk today, right?
I gotta make some adjustments here. Yes, I was on Backtalk today. I did do the Backtalk thing, and that's a good way for me to know what day it is. I never know.
Tuesday or Friday.
Either Tuesday or Friday. It's Z Chicken.
What's up?
Got my man Pileggi in the house today with us.
Sir.
Producer extraordinaire.
Trying to be.
Well, you're doing all right, pal.
Thank you, buddy.
You're doing all right.
It's a journey for sure.
Yes, and joining us in the studio today, my friend Kyle Zdyb. I would like to call him my new dart partner.
We had a good night that night.
Yeah, we did.
We definitely made it interesting. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, you're a good dart partner, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man.
We're crushing it, man. Kyle is the man over here. In fact, if you've heard of the restaurant Kirby's.
I think I've heard of it.
Have you ever heard of Hook, Line, and Sinker back in the day?
Stoli Dolly?
Stoli Dolly.
There you go.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I never heard of it.
No.
Oh my God. The memories
Zeb's,
of
course.
stories.
And what was the other one, too? Mr. Steak. Remember Mr. Steak?
Yeah, Mr. Steak is now Kirby's. I mean, Mr. Steak went out of business, God, years ago.
Well, that's how old I am.
Yeah, well, you know what? You don't look it.
Thank you. Thank you very much. That's because I shaved today.
The hell you look good.
All shaved up. It's my yearly shave. But
yeah,
Kyle, welcome to the show. It's good to see you,
appreciate
brother.
it. Thanks for having me on,
Thanks
man.
for coming in. We'll chop it up and talk about all things Kirby's in just a little bit. But before we get into all that, we got to give some love and respect out to the sponsors. Stop down to the showroom at 5046 Commercial Drive in Yorkville and see why it's easy to do business with Steve Ponte Volkswagen. Hit them up on the web, stevepontevolkswagen.net. And also, if you need legal help quick, you better call Nick. We should all do that together.
Yeah, we should have.
Yeah, you better. Call attorney Nick Pasalacqua and his team of associates, Pasalacqua and Associates, at 315-500-NICK, or hit them up online at cnytriallaw.com. And you know a good quality home inspection is
priceless.
Priceless. Call my man Josh Amodio at 315-525-8725 for your next home inspection. Whether you're looking to put your house on the market, or you're looking to buy a home, or even if you want to update your home, Josh could do all that for you. He goes through every nook and cranny of a house when he does an inspection. So hit him up today, 315-525-8725, because a good quality home inspection is
priceless.
Priceless. Chicken.
Fucking priceless.
Yeah, that's right, man. That is right. Chicken, you're right on top of it, man.
See, I'm with it today.
Addie's checking in already. She says, oh my God, she misses the Stoli Dolies.
Right? Stoli Dolies were awesome.
That was the thing.
But here's the thing. They didn't go anywhere. We still have them. Same recipe, same everything. I mean, they're right at the brand new bar we just put in. So anybody's more than welcome. I mean, it's, what is it? A 3-gallon jug. So, I mean, if we could put down it. Stoli Doli.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's a very simple but amazing drink that was started back at the Hook days, back hook, line, and sinker. But you know, it's pretty much just Stoli vodka and fresh pineapple juice with. And it's marinated perfectly, and you know, we got the recipe down to a science where you don't even taste it, but you know, you'll have about 5 of them get off the bar stool to go take it, you know, go to the bathroom, and you're like, oh, wait a minute, you know,
happened a few
one of them.
times.
But you know, we got Uber now, right? We have Uber now,
right,
so
right,
that's pretty good to have around the area. So
That's a good drink for the beach.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's a perfect drink.
It's
for the beach.
tropical beach.
Oh, yeah.
In fact, once the warmer weather comes in September, we can start drinking some Stoli Dolies. But we got to wait about 4 or 5 months for that to happen.
Wait's looking outside.
As soon as I hear hook, line, and sinker, that's exactly what I think of, like Stoli Dolies.
Everybody thinks of that. Everybody's like, Stoli Dolies in the bar. What happened to the hook? What happened to the hook? That's the most asked question I get all the time.
We got a couple people checking in already. Kyle, this is coming from Joe Shavi. Kyle is a craft beer king. He knows his stuff and has a killer craft beer selection at Kirby's.
I do. I have 20 craft beers online, and I only support local. I only do New York craft beers.
Beautiful.
As you see, going in, that's the best way to go. So I have 20 drafts. I rotate them quite often, and I do tap takeovers. And we just had Good Nature there.
Oh,
so
great.
Zeb from Good Nature put on an awesome show. He came down. We had trinkets. You know, I do a buy a pint, get a pint thing, and people come down and taste their beer instead of. That can't make it down to Hamilton or whatever brewery I have coming in.
Right.
The next one I have coming in is Ithaca, and that is coming up on the second Tuesday. And what are we in? We're in April, right? So May, second April in May, or second Tuesday in May, we'll have Dylan there.
My man Dylan Neary.
Oh, Dylan's
That's
the
our
man.
boy. He's a former guest of the show.
Yeah, Dylan's coming in.
Dylan's a
and,
good man.
Ithaca's one of my favorites. So
You
you
got a
know,
little lightheaded when he was on here.
Because all those flower powers, right?
Oh my God, the
Doggy.
Flower Powers. That's my favorite IPA out. But yeah, so he comes in, and we always do it once a month. I call it Tapping Tuesday. Like I said, I rotate the beer too. Actually, Saranac has a lot of good things coming out, so everybody be on the lookout for that because
The Green Thumb's coming out.
Green Thumb,
And they're releasing that on 420.
Yes, they
my
are.
favorite day of the year, which is this Friday.
this Friday.
Is it this Friday?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
this
it is this Friday. Yeah. So
Yeah.
this Friday is my favorite day of the year. The hippie holiday.
That's all right. Green Thumb's a phenomenal beer.
Is it?
Oh, you haven't had it?
No, I haven't had it.
Yeah, it's God, they had it last year too, right? Wasn't it last year? I believe they had it last year, but they have. Have you had their new Tropical Storm?
I haven't, but I've seen it
Have
all
you had
over.
it? If you haven't had Tropical Storm by Saranac, you're missing out. I'm telling
Really?
you.
I gotta try
It's
it.
one of my favorite IPAs. I'm a huge Citra hop guy,
Are ya?
and like citrusy grapefruit. Hence why I like Flower Power
Flower
so much.
Power, yeah.
You know, Tropical Storm, that surprised me. I loved it. I actually ordered it already. Have it coming in. So be on the lookout for that down at the bar, especially. But if you haven't tried it, I definitely recommend trying Tropical Storm.
I'm sure it'll be out huge this summer when we're down there for the Creative Concerts concert series that's happening. We got 12 shows down at the brewery this year. It's going to be incredible.
The brewery's awesome. I mean, the shows that are down there are just phenomenal every year. I mean, Saranac Thursdays, but not only that, the concert series that they bring. I'm a huge supporter of that.
Yeah,
that's just amazing.
We've got some great shows coming up in Dirty Heads and
Paul McCartney. No?
That was
a
last year.
rumor?
That was last
last year.
The Dirty Heads, Slightly Stupid's coming, Dark Star. There's a whole bunch of great shows. Check Saranac.com for more information. And we got to give love and respect out to Saranac because they are one of our sponsors.
And I got to say, like, if you're coming from out of town, what a better place to have a concert.
Oh, yeah.
I'm serious. Like, I've been to a lot of shows, and I've traveled for a lot of shows. And usually, like, once you get out of the show, you got to, like, travel someplace else for, like, to go hang out. Whereas at the brewery, you're outside. It's a beautiful brewery. And then you walk down the street, and there's plenty of places to party afterwards. You know what I mean? It's all right there. You don't have to get in a cab. You don't have to find anything. You turn around, you rock the corner. Boom.
Exactly, that's the whole thing. I mean, I went to a Ryan Monteblue concert out, and I went to Hamilton out there, and went to Good Nature.
Palace Theater.
Yeah, no, I went to Ray Brothers.
Ray
actually.
Brothers.
Great barbecue. But the
One of my
problem is,
favorites.
Concert ended. What do? You know what I mean? Saranac's got a great, it's a great spot for all those huge times down there.
I think it goes missed a lot by the people here because we're so used to being in Utica. But like, you don't think about it. Like, if you're not from this area and you come to a show, I mean, you don't have to search around. It's all right there for you.
Exactly.
It's perfect.
Well, we take it for granted sometimes too.
And pre-gaming too before the show.
Absolutely. You can go down to any of the bars down there. It's a hop, skip, and a jump away. Then you go right to the brewery. I mean, it's just a no-brainer.
Yeah.
You mentioned Good Nature. We'll be there every Sunday too. We got creative concerts happening there every Sunday at Good Nature down in Madison, and we've got there's a great lineup. I know Giant Panda, Gorilla Dub Squad's there, and a bunch of others I can't think of off the top of my head, so we'll be down there, too, as well as we got pretty much Creative Concerts has got the breweries covered this summer. That's for damn sure.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's going to be a lot of fun. Our man JP, host of The Baseline, is checking in. He says he loved the Zebs since he was a kid, ate there for the first time in ages 2 weeks ago, and everything was great. They still have Trivia Pursuit cards on the table.
Yes, the Trivia Pursuit cards. Yes, that was a huge thing back in the day, waiting for your food, just playing Trivia Pursuit.
I remember.
Yeah. Me and my siblings got in so many fights about that.
I'm sure.
But then, going there so much, as a kid, and, my dad was one of the GMs there, and just, when we got rid of it, it was a little bit of a heartbreaker when we sold it a while back. But, it's good to
How long ago was that?
About 10 years ago. About 10 years ago. But you know what? The management staff's still the same. He kept everybody on.
That's cool.
Pete and Scott are amazing managers over there. They know what they're doing. They run a great show. And actually, we have a great relationship still with them.
Good.
We're not bitter about anything. Business is business.
Right.
And, we wish them all well as they wish us all well. And, we have we have a great relationship. We see them, they see us, and it's fun. They come in. We now that we are separated, and I entered us in this burger competition. Me and Scott kind of been going back and forth with who's got the better burger kind of thing. But it's fun. It makes it interesting. It's a lot of fun, to be honest with you.
And that was the Zebs at Mattydale too. Did you have that one as
well?
We
had that one too. Yeah, Zebs Mattydale.
Did it all both sell at the same time?
All of them sold at the same time.
Oh,
and
cool.
You got the two out in Buffalo too. The two Zebs out in Buffalo. You have there's one right by the Buffalo Bill Stadium, and then what's the other one? Orchard Park, I believe it is.
Oh, cool.
And so those are still out there. They're still operational, and it's fun. And I don't get out to Syracuse and all that. Well, not to Zeb's location out of Syracuse. I do go to the Kirby's locations out there. We have a location of Fayetteville and Westvale. Actually, we just put a new pizza oven in the West Genesee Street store. So pumping out flatbreads. Oh man, those things! Every time I go up there, I eat like 3 of them because they're just so good. I love flatbread pizzas.
Our man Kip's checking. He says Kirby's creamsicles is the shit.
Oh, Shamir Gleason. I don't know if you guys know Shamir. He's probably one of the best bartenders I have in the company, and he makes some phenomenal drinks. He actually has a Mirtini right now that he experiments with. We put on the board, and he I don't know how he thinks of it, but I'll get a text message if I'm not there, or he'll come back to the office or wherever I'm at. He goes, "Hey, I need you to come try this for me for a minute." I go, "What are you doing?" I go, "You just experiment." Then I try it. It's something else. He made a Twix over the wintertime. This Twix. Yeah, this alcoholic Twix beverage. It was absolutely, it was phenomenal. That's what he does.
Was it a right Twix or a left Twix?
You'd have to ask him. You'd have to ask him because I don't want to get on the wrong side of this. But, that's what I like to. That's what I do for them. Let them experiment. You know what I mean? Why not? It's only gonna help company. Right. I mean, we do an Omegang mimosa right now. I don't know if you ever heard that. If you guys like beer and mimosas. Omegang Mimosa, hands
Wow.
down.
Now, okay, what kind of beer are you using for?
Omegang Pale Sour. Oh, yeah. And you add a little orange juice, splash of cherry in there. Oh, my God. Thing's phenomenal. Oh,
and,
yeah.
and champagne?
No champagne.
No champagne.
I would never think to put orange juice in my beer.
Yeah, but with the Pale Sour, it's because it's it's got the sour taste to it, and almost like it tastes just like almost like a mimosa, but better because it's made with beer. I mean, I'm a beer guy, so
yeah.
I'm all about the beer. So I definitely love those ones. But
Wow, that's something we have to try.
yeah,
You know it.
you guys are gonna have a huge lineup when you come down there. The Twix, the Stoli Doli. I mean, everything. We just have to line up at the bar and you guys just try
Make
them
sure
all.
there's an Uber parked out front.
We'll call it for you. Absolutely.
We're gonna have to go on a field trip, I think.
I know.
Absolutely.
That's what's gotta
Absolutely.
happen. Your wife's checking in. She says, "There's my husband, and Kirby's is the best." So give some love to the wife.
I love the wife out there. You know, she's a big supporter, especially with all the hours I work. You know, so
Yeah.
it's good to have that. You know, come home and just the backbone right there.
Yeah.
But you know, she loves it too. I mean, trust me, she loves the Stoli Doli. Her favorite though is fish tacos. Her and she works for Adam Ellis Chiropractor, and once a week they're calling to order lunch or dinner. Adam comes in after work, and fish tacos and fish fries. They love it. But the fish tacos are probably my wife's favorite on the menu. If you like fish tacos, I recommend them. I think they're delicious.
Fish tacos are fucking amazing.
They're great, right?
Love them.
They're
Yes,
great.
they're so good.
And they're not bad for you. They're
Right,
really not.
yeah.
They're really not that bad
It just
for
sounds
you.
like a dirty joke.
I know.
It does. It does.
I wasn't gonna go there, chicken. But
Hey, I was good yesterday with all the pound jokes. I was like, all right, I got to throw this one in.
what's your favorite thing on the menu?
Oh, my favorite thing. Oh God, that's tough. But probably the barbecue ribs. I'm telling you. 2 years ago, we won Best Ribs.
Did you?
Yeah.
Now, what competition was that?
Who put it on? CNY Tourism or something like that. I can't remember specifically, but the plaque's on my wall as soon as you walk in. But the ribs, man, it's a science. It's a science.
Yeah.
We make our own barbecue sauce, put a dry rub on it. I mean, slow cook them for hours. I mean, they literally fall off the bone. People love them. That's probably why it's my favorite. But if I have to take to the next, I like the ribs and wing dish we have because I'm a chicken wing guy. So we do a rib and wing dish where you get 5 chicken wings and a half rack, and
that sounds
with
like
our
a good deal.
with our everything sauce. So it's pretty good.
How long do you slow cook it for?
The ribs?
Yeah.
Depending on how thick the ribs is, but it could be 12 to 14 hours.
He's not giving you his secrets.
I'll give him the cooking instructions because I mean, once he's got an alto sham at home.
He just wrote down a Stoli Doli recipe.
Stoli Doli, Twix, maybe a Snickers. Who knows? Let's really dive into
I'm
this.
gonna see a Kirby's food truck driving by pretty soon.
Is that something you guys are thinking about?
Something that I've, that we thought about. I'd have to talk to my grandfather about it. I mean, he's the bread and butter of the company. I mean, he started this years ago. I mean, like I said, we're on our 49th year. Next year will be 50. You know what I mean? 50th year.
That's
in that
awesome.
building?
In that building, yes.
Wow.
And that's the.
Now, what was the first restaurant in that building? Was that Mr. Steak? It was.
Yeah,
Okay.
Mr. Steak. If anybody knows, back in that day, Mr. Steak was a huge corporation. Back I think it was out of Colorado, if I'm not mistaken, but they were everywhere. But then I'm going bankrupt, and they sold off and kind of dispersed. Well, my grandfather ended up buying, his rights to the building and the company and this and that, and he had to change the name, obviously. But so he did, and I mean, it's a great story. I mean, just talking to him, I mean, the guy knows his business. I mean, he's been doing it long enough. I mean, he knows his stuff, and I'm just lucky to have learned from somebody that's one of the best in the area. I mean, when he started with that, and then to build Zeb's up to what Zeb's was. I mean, I went when we were at his office, one of his offices, and we were, moving things out, moving things around because he moved away from the area. Just the photos and, him in the suit and tie and, him on the cover of Restaurant Magazine and things like that. I mean, he was a big deal, and it was huge for this area because back then Grimaldi's was open. I mean, you had Delmonico's, and they're all close friends. They still are. I mean, everybody's kind of we're a tight-knit community. Everybody knows everybody. Everybody helps everybody, and with everything that's going on, and you saw the corporations coming in. I'm just glad that we're still here. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
I mean, we've dealt with the Applebee's, with the Olive Garden, the Texas Roadhouse now, and I'm not wishing anything about anybody because that's their own business too. But I'm a huge support local guy. I mean, when I go out to dinner, I'm going to Delmonico's, I'm going to Swifties, I'm going to those places only because I'm a local guy. That's just how I feel.
Spread it around locally.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
believe the same thing.
Exactly.
And I feel like you get a little bit of extra when you go to the local place. The food's a little better, and they care a little bit more.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, you go walk into Zena's, you feel like you're walking into your grandmother's house.
Right.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? She's like, oh, yeah, come on, sit down. Like, here, have a cup of coffee. You know, it's
the
great.
mud coffee. Oh, my God, I could drink that coffee. The hairs on my arms will stand up for 5 hours. It's good coffee, though.
But he's right. He's right. I mean, you know, you go in the Swifties, you know, Dave Wood's coming down and shaking your hand and saying
Woody's
hello
good
to you.
dude.
You know, Woody's a great guy. I mean, but that's how it is at any of these restaurants. They, you know, they take the time to go and see their customers and see their guests and actually know a face.
Right.
I mean, that's what it's about. You know what I mean? You don't get that anywhere else.
Right.
And that's why I love this community so much and I've been here for so long. And it's just, you know,
A buddy of mine worked at Kirby's for many years and loved it. Like, he worked there until the day he moved down south. And when he comes up, that's the first place he stops is Kirby's.
Really?
Wow.
I mean, I have employees. I'm going to be honest with you. Okay, I have one of my servers who's a supervisor as well. She's been with the company for almost 45 years now. Wow. Okay, and you know, she was waiting on me when I was a child. Okay, like I'm 10 years old, sitting at a booth, and she's taking my order, and she's still there, and I'm now technically her boss, but you know, I have the utmost respect for her. I have so many employees that have worked for this company for so long.
That's
and
amazing.
and they're the backbone. They are. All my employees are the background. Even my new employees, you know, we don't hire somebody just to hire somebody. We look at somebody and we're like, you know, are you going to be here for a little bit? Like, are you going to care about our customers as much as we do? And I can say every single one of my employees do care about their people and, you know, our customers, and they take pride in what they do, and that's a huge thing. I mean, even my cooks, a bunch of my cooks have been there for 20 plus years. When we closed the Hook, I have a couple of cooks from the Hook too that came in, and you know, now they're working for us. You know, since it's no longer there, they're working for us now.
Right. The Hook was so legendary too.
Oh yeah, the Hook was legendary. We do a lot of Hook items though. You know, some of the stuff we do have bistro boards, so we put some of that stuff. Scallops Casino, you know, we put that on there occasionally. You know, we still got the lobster, or we do lobster stuffed haddocks as well. We do have the stuffed haddock, the broiled seafood platters, things like that. We still have a lot of those items, you know, incorporated into our current menu as well. But you know, like I said, bring it back to the community. I mean, it's just nice to see that, you know, the local support that we have and that everybody has in this area. I mean, even though I'm in Yorkville, not technically in Utica, I still see the Utica support.
It's still Utica
area.
You know what I mean? It's the area. You know,
Utica born, baby.
That's exactly it. That's exactly it. And it's just nice to see. It really is.
And that says a lot. Like, you still got guys from the Hook cooking for you. I mean, you look at these guys in kitchens, they move a lot.
Oh, yeah.
You know, they go from restaurant to restaurant to restaurant, and some of them are really good cooks.
Yeah.
But I mean, that says a lot when they will stay with you that long.
Yeah.
It's dedication.
I mean, when did that close? Like almost 10 years ago now?
7 years ago now. Yeah,
Right.
It's been a while.
And then they knocked it down.
And now it's Dunkin' Donuts.
Dunkin' Donuts, right?
I mean, that was just the whole thing. I honestly, I don't even know the whole detail into the whole thing. You know, that's just a whole mess. But I'm just glad that they came over to us, you know, because I can really put out authentic Hook food because, hell, they were the ones that cooked it in the first place.
Yeah,
you know?
for real.
Right. So they know the stuff. And my co-manager, Sean, he's from the Hook as well. So me and him, we run the restaurant together. And he knows what he's doing. And, you know, he's from the Hook as well. So, you know, he can incorporate a lot of that stuff as well. So it's really exciting. And, you know, I'm excited to work forward with him too, because you know, we got a lot of ideas coming up that we want to bring out and, you know, test out. So our barbecue insert's going to be coming out soon. So a bunch of barbecue items. We do a massive barbecue for two. So it's a ton of food, you know. It's like a man versus food thing. It's supposed to be for two people.
Taste testers, you know, we'd be more than happy to
you
do
know what?
that
Maybe you
for
guys should come in and taste test some of these ribs and some of the stuff.
Be more than down.
I mean, because you guys would just, you know, I think you guys would just love it. I really do. If you guys like
because
barbecue,
we're fat?
Yeah. No, just you guys look like barbecue people to me.
Oh, I love a good barbecue.
I think
my name is Chicken.
Oh,
absolutely.
Last summer I never really had ribs before. And I was up. Yeah.
What country do you live in?
I know. It never. It never happened because anytime my family would get together for a barbecue, no one wanted to take the time to cook the ribs because it always took time and, you know, the way they wanted to do it. So last summer I was in Cooperstown and I was at a friend's house and they were grilling up some barbecue and they go, "Oh, we're making ribs," and they live in a farm, so everything is like fresh, right? So I'm like, I'll take give me some. I want to try it. I don't know if it was because it was fresh, it was homemade, whatever. But I never had ribs before, and they were amazing. So now I'm addicted to ribs. So anywhere I go, I have to try their ribs.
You have it once, you're gonna have it again. I'm telling you. Yeah, ribs are addicting.
Ribs and wings are meant to be messy.
Yeah.
You can't eat clean ribs. You can't eat clean wings.
No, you don't eat it with a fork. You know, you don't need a fork.
Right,
You gotta
right.
get, you gotta get in there.
Yeah.
You get on the bone and you get all the meat and you know.
You suck that bone to get all the
You
meat
get it-
off.
get it
You
right
never
down.
sucked the bone before, but you suck it now because you want the meat.
You gotta get it all off.
You,
there,
you
know what
come
I
up
mean?
like you're from Walking Dead.
You're even sucking the middle part, like the black part, nobody eats because it's so good.
Try to get
Right?
the bone
Then you go to
out.
the doctors because now things are cutting in your intestines.
Take the
and-
plate and lick the sauce up.
Right.
Start chewing on the bone a little bit. That's all right.
You're growling as you're eating it. Leave me alone. Yeah.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to put you guys in the back when you guys come.
It's usually the case.
Or stick us at the bar. One or the
Yeah,
other.
one of the
Yeah,
two.
yeah, yeah.
Either way.
Give me a Twix drink and some ribs and just leave me alone for 5 hours.
Yeah, we'll be good. Yeah, you'll
Yeah.
be good. You'll be good. I'm telling you, you're gonna love them. You're gonna love them.
Hell yeah.
Everybody's signing up for this taste testing now. JP wants to get included on it. There's a
More the
couple
merrier.
others over here.
More the merrier. Absolutely.
Now you've been in the restaurant business your whole life. Have you ever had another job?
I did actually.
Yeah?
Actually, a funny story. Before I have been. I've been in the restaurant business my whole life. I mean,
Yeah.
hell, even when I was a kid, I mean, my dad would take me to work and I'd go and roll silverware at Zeb's for milkshakes and food. I mean, that's just how I grew up.
None of those cookies?
Oh yeah, the cookies. Well, my
Zeb's.
mom knows the recipe, so she can make them. So,
I think I love your mom.
Mom, too. No, but she, so it was more the milkshake thing because the milkshakes you get. I don't know if you guys ever had a Zeb's milkshake, but you have the big milkshake, but then they
And
give
they
you
get
the
the
metal
malt.
container,
Yeah.
and that is like half full too. So I mean, you got like 2.5 milkshakes there. But that's what we did. So yeah, so I worked there. I mean, I've worked there. Then when I was coming over to Kirby's, my grandfather actually wanted to make sure this is what I wanted to do. You know, hey, I want to make sure you want to be in the restaurant business. This is all you had. He got me a job at BNY Mellon. So I worked at BNY Mellon for a while. But, you know, sitting in a cubicle, crunching numbers, that's just not my thing. I'm a people person. I mean, you've seen me out. I have a lot of friends that I enjoy doing things with. And, yeah, that's a 9 to 5. But I can't sit in a cubicle and just crunch numbers. I need to be with people. I need to be solving problems. And with the restaurant business, every day is a problem day. You know, there's always something that you got to solve, whether it's good or bad, mostly good. But, you know, it's just nice to see actual people, and you know you're giving something back and they're appreciative of it. And like I said, I've had some customers that are just loyal to us, that they're there like 3 days a week, you know what I mean? They're always there for lunch. They're always coming in, and just to see them and talk to them. And then, you know, when you buy them a drink here and there, and when you pick up their meal, you know, because they had a bad day. I mean, the look on their face when you do that, it beats any job in the world. I'll tell you that right now. I mean, it really does. It's just giving back. It's just awesome.
Right on. What a good soul this kid is.
I know.
Everybody says I have an old soul.
I am
Everybody
not
says I
that
have an
good.
old soul. I have an old soul, they say.
Like,
I
as
don't know.
he's talking, I'm like, I got to rethink some stuff.
And what I think is cool, too, is a lot of people who grow up in a business, especially what's like three generations.
I'm third generation, yeah.
Wow.
They tend to get that, like, I don't want to do this. Like, they grew up in that, and they don't want to like carry on. They want to do something else. And I think it's really cool that you still have that passion for it.
It's
you
a
know what I mean?
passion, man. You really you either love it or you hate it. You know what I mean? And like I said, I'm not a numbers crunching guy. I'm not gonna sit there and, you know, be an accountant. I'm a people person. I mean, I love craft beer, obviously. I just love it. I love experimenting with different things, different trends that are coming out. You know, working with these breweries. I mean, hell, I get to work hand in hand with these breweries, and then I go and see them, and they're like, "Here, why don't you come take a look at the operation?" Wait, really? I can go back there and see what you're doing right now. I mean, the people that you meet, the connections you make, I mean, it's wonderful. And like I said, giving back is the best part. I mean, we've worked with BOCES kids. We've worked with culinary students. I mean, it's awesome. It's just an awesome feeling, and nothing beats it, like I said. Nothing does.
And plus, you're carrying on a tradition that lasts 50 years.
Exactly. It's nice to carry the name around. I mean, my grandfather worked so hard for everything he has. And I mean, he's down in Florida right now probably playing golf while we're watching snow. But you know what? He's earned it. I mean, he's earned everything he's gotten, and you know, it's nice to carry the name on for him, you know, as long as we can, you know, just carry it on for him, because he made us Zebs, this is who we are, you know what I mean? And a lot of respect to him, and my great grandmother too. That she's the one that supported him the most. So you know, we're a tight knit family, I guess is the way to put it.
That's awesome.
That's good.
It's fun.
It's really good.
Alan Cyril?
Oh, Al.
Yeah, he says, Kyle needs a beer. Get back to the bar.
Al, your Syracuse Pale will be waiting for you because that's exactly what he's going to be drinking as soon as he gets out of work in a couple hours. Guarantee it.
Yeah.
4 o'clock, he'll be down there with Chad. Guarantee it. See? Knowing your customer.
See, you know your customers. That was me, too. When I had the bar, you just knew everybody's drink.
Yeah,
Right.
they sit there.
You don't even know names. You know their drinks.
Well,
You're like, hey, what's up? Stoli 7. Hey, UC, what's happening, buddy?
Guinness, what's going on, bud? Oh, yeah, all around. That's how it is. You just know the customers too well. You ran a bar. You know exactly that.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't remember any of it, but a good decade I'm blacked out, but it was fun. That's for damn
That's
sure.
awesome. That's awesome.
Kyle Zdyb in the house with us from Zeb. Well, no, from Kirby's. You sold Zeb's.
Sold Zeb's.
I want to talk about Mr. Steak really quick because Mr. Steak, my parents used to take me there when I was a kid, and what I always used to get the lobster tail and steak, surf and turf.
Surf and turf,
and that's where I learned to love lobster.
Right.
It was Mr. Steak. So that place has a very little special place in my heart. That's for damn sure.
I have the old menus I was looking through the other day.
Do you really?
Yeah, so I have the Mr. Steak menus from the 70s, and I was looking at it. If anybody's bought in ground beef, meat, or anything nowadays, you're like, oh, how is this so it's expensive.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, so I was thumbing through this thing. Surf and turf, $4.99. Yeah. I was like, wow. Burgers, 69 cents. I was just like, wait, are you kidding me?
Let's bring that back.
I mean, the menu's this big, and I'm just going through it. I'm just flipping through. I was like, wow, these menu prices are absolutely insane. Just to think that was only, 30, 40 years ago, and just differences it makes. $5 for a steak and lobster, 2 meals, and I mean, you're talking big lobster tails, and it's interesting to see.
Now, where does the name Kirby's come from?
Kirby's. Oh, that's a good story. Okay.
So an ex-girlfriend of mine. No, I'm just kidding.
Exactly, right?
I don't know.
I wasn't even born yet when the restaurant was named Kirby's.
Oh, you weren't?
No. I wasn't even born yet.
Did it go from Mr. Steak to Kirby's?
Yeah, it went from Mr. Steak to Kirby's. So, again, Mr. Steak, Denver company, franchise, you buy into the franchise, this and that. Well, my grandfather went out there, and before he bought it, he was, talking to different people around the area, not around this area, but around, the country, just figuring out what he wanted to do. And apparently the story is him and Lynn Ayers were traveling, and they ran across a restaurant just driving by it named Kirby. And that's where he got the name. So on the plane, when they were talking about what they were going to name the restaurant, we have to name this restaurant. We only have a certain amount of days to get, to get off of the Mr. Steak, whatever it was. And he goes, oh, I already have the menu. I already have the name picked out. And they're like, well, what is it? He goes, oh, it's going to be Kirby's. It's just like nonchalant about it. But yeah, he saw it, loved the name, and took it from there, actually. Huh. Yeah.
I think that's so interesting because have you ever watched Mad Men on AMC?
I haven't.
Have you ever watched it?
I've seen a couple episodes.
It's kind of like that. They're on the plane. They need to pitch something. Because they were in advertising for like restaurants and stuff like that. And I think that whole world is very glamorous to me. And that's really cool that they were like on the road and they saw the name and they just made the decision.
Yeah, when you go bankrupt, you take something over. You only have a certain amount of time.
Sure.
So, that trademark kind of runs out, and you got to figure out what you're going to do. You can't just have nothing on the name.
Right, yeah.
Where are we going? We're going to go to
over
that
there.
Blank place.
That's why we end up places called, Nowheres.
Yeah.
He's not here.
The Dingy Bar.
That place.
If you were in New York City, maybe you get away with it because I know there's pubs and bars that just as a door. It has no name.
If it's a nice wooden door with some cast iron on it, I'm walking in it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just like that looks awesome.
Yeah, and I
no
hear
name.
they're gorgeous inside those places. Yeah.
I gotta take you to the Kit Kat room down in the village one day.
Oh, I've been there.
Oh, you have?
No, I haven't.
Oh, yeah.
I've never heard of it.
You would never know it's a bar. You just
Really?
walk down these stairs and it looks like a secret club actually.
Really?
Yeah, and it's
That's
really
so
cool. Down.
awesome.
What's it called?
Yeah.
Kit Kat room.
Kit Kat room?
I thought there was
Or
like
Kit Kat
females
Club.
in the room.
I wanted to-
Because Kit Kat just sounds like there's be women there. I don't know.
Like a strip club or something?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. God bless.
You ever been to Empire Brewing in Syracuse?
Yes.
Oh, I love that
Right in the
place.
basement. You know what I mean? You go down in the
Get
basement
out.
there, too. Yeah.
Really?
Kind of the same thing, but
That's awesome.
Empire is way nicer.
Oh, absolutely.
Way nicer.
Yeah.
Where is that located? In Utica?
That's in
No,
Armory
it's
Square,
right in Armory Square. Yeah, it's right on
Yeah.
Armory Square.
You literally walk down the stairs. There's metal outside things.
Pledgy, we got to get you out of Herkimer, bro.
I know.
We got to get you out of Herkimer.
No.
They got a few beers on tap there.
There's a lot out here, man.
There's more outside your room if you ever leave the house.
I'm gonna take Pileggi on a weekend with us.
my God.
This summer, you're gonna
Let's
take
do
a
it.
weekend off, and
Let's
you're
do
gonna come
it.
hang with us. We're gonna do the shows.
It's like Fear and Loathing in Utica.
Yeah. Just make sure you have all the Prilosec you need. Okay. I know how you need your medication.
Double up on the Malox, the Gas-X, the Meclizine, the Dramamine, and the pills.
The poor kid, he went to get a tomato pie next door at Danielle's, and he had to take like 4 pills before he ate the thing. And he's like, I got to take this for that, and this for that.
I'm like, do you want any? Z? Do you need Gas-X or Malox?
Like an 85-year-old Italian man.
Oh, it's terrible. Terrible. It was good, though.
The only thing you're missing is the Depends.
Which is not far off, by the way.
Oh, that's funny.
Oops, I crapped my pants.
So back to Kirby's. What's the hours of operations over there?
Hours of operation, let's see. Sunday through Thursday, we're open 11:30 to 9. And then on Friday, Saturday we're open 11:30 to 10.
Okay.
So, not crazy hours, location-wise, it's family, but we do, tasting-wise, if somebody's there drinking, I'll stay there with you and let you enjoy yourself. There's a bunch of you guys there. I'll stay there at the bar, and I don't really have bar hours, but food service wise, that ends at those times. But I've had people come in and party of 5. We wanted to have a couple of drinks. All right, we'll stay open a little bit longer. So we stay open another 30, 40 minutes, whatever they want to do, and then they can send them on their way because. I like to right now I have a can of burial that's kind of hard to find. Well, was a couple weeks ago. Now it's kind of easier to find. But I like to do new releases there. So I don't know if you guys ever heard of the Alchemist.
No.
No, craft beer guys would know. It's out in Vermont. It's one of the best breweries, one of the better IPAs on the East Coast, and they do special drops in the area. And we're one of the places that gets secret drops.
Oh, cool.
And Swifties is another one, and so is Stockdale's. So you get a secret drop, tell everybody, and then everybody comes rushing in to get the can because the only place you can get it is Vermont. You have to travel there to get it. Me and my buddy go out there every once in a while, travel to Vermont, do a bunch of beer runs, and then head back. The wives love it. We don't really stop and drink because we're just filling the back of the car up with beer.
Right.
They see the credit card statements. They're not too happy the next day. But it's one of them rare beers, and that's one of the kind of things that we do is just especially the drafts in New York. Anything new around here? Like I have Samoa on. You guys Girl Scout cookie fans?
Yeah.
You like Samoas?
Yeah.
Southern Tier has a Samoa beer right now.
Really?
It's delicious.
Really?
Oh yeah, it's phenomenal. I mean, those are the beers I look for. I look for the beers that are just wild, crazy, a lot of fun. I got this one beer coming out that's by Southern Tier as well. It's like a chocolate dip strawberry or something like that.
Man.
Yeah, it's coming out this fall.
That.
So I already placed the order for that. I mean, it's just things like that. I want crazy weird beers.
Yeah,
I got
fun
like
to try.
Yeah, I mean, I got a Bel Air sour on right now. People are like, "What are you, Fresh Prince?" I'm like, "Well, all right, let's calm down." But
beer's becoming like cereal.
It really is.
You go to the cereal and like, oh wow, there's chocolate frosted flakes. I gotta try that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now it's like,
And then you can put it in your cereal.
Yeah.
In the morning.
Exactly. Screw the milk. Just pour the beer right in there.
there you go.
No, I mean that's what it's about, man. I mean it's the fun. It's the finding of the rare beers. It's the finding of the weird beers too. You know? I mean, there's some crazy beers out there. I'll tell you what. Yeah. I mean, and then the names. Some of the names that are like, Pork Slap. I mean, that's one of the beers we carried at one point. I mean, it's just funny because
Heady Topper.
Yeah. I mean, it's just some of these names are just comical to me because who thinks of them? I'd like to be the guy that sits there and is like, well, I'm gonna name this beer something crazy. You know what I mean? Just to think of all these different names.
Dogfish Head.
Yeah. It's interesting though. So I have an office manager that types up all my beer menus, and I'm texting her like all these what it is, the ABV. She's like, "Are you sure that's the name?" Like, yeah, I promise that's the name of that beer.
We were gonna play a game called Hipster Beer or Metal Band.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because some of them sound like.
That sounds like a good game.
Yeah,
that'd be a great game.
I think so too.
I think that would be very successful. I think. I definitely would be.
Your tap room is fairly new though, right?
We're on our 3rd year right now.
Third year.
Yeah, 3rd year.
Wow.
Yeah, we opened on Valentine's Day a few years ago, and it's like I said, I call it a little taste of the hook, and the reason I say that is because I got the Stoli sign, the old Stoli sign above the bar. I got the Stoli Doli thing, and not only that, the atmosphere is kind of like the hook. It's not like a normal bar, you know what I mean? You're gonna go in there, you're gonna have a good time, you know what I mean? It's nothing like wild, crazy kind of thing like that. That's where you go to Varick Street after, to have your final wild and crazy. But we're that bar that has the Stoli Doli. We have wine too. So we're not just craft beer. We're other things as well. We have the specialty drinks because my bartender loves making drinks. And but the main thing is like I said, craft beer is definitely our the one thing we want to hone in on. I mean, hell, I got a tap handle. If you guys ever drove by the restaurant, I got a 12-foot tap handle hanging off the side of the building.
Wow.
I mean, it's just we dedicate ourselves to craft beer, and like I said, it's only New York, and it's nice to see the support that we have. If you come in right now, you'll see all of it. We have a chalkboard too. And if you go on our Facebook page and look at some of the crazy things, right now it's me and my grandfather drawing on there in portrait style. One of my servers is a phenomenal drawer.
Nice.
And like she drew the Grinch at Christmas time. And when I tell you it looked like the Grinch, I had kids getting scared walking in, like that didn't like the Grinch. I had people that were taking pictures next to it and things like that. So it's different atmosphere in there. Like that's what I like to like. Where is it here? Like here's the one right now of me and my grandfather.
Oh, cool.
Isn't that wild?
Yeah.
I mean, she's an
That's
artist.
a great
she's
artist.
an artist. She knows what she's doing. But so every holiday, so like for Easter we had Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck, and people go nuts for it. You know what I mean? So not only is it like, not only do you have good beer, but you have good people. My staff is wonderful. I'm nothing without my staff, and I believe in that. So.
Wow. It's amazing the longevity of some of your staff members too.
Oh my God!
We talked about that earlier. You said the woman's been there for 45 years. And
yeah,
you don't find that anywhere.
Right,
you
right.
don't.
That's dedication.
It's hard to find good help too.
Yeah,
it really is. I'm sure. How many employees have you gone through in the years?
Oh God, a lot.
Thousands,
the ones that
probably.
don't want to stay. I mean, there's one. It's a difference if you're coming in and you're going to college. I support that 100%. It's another thing if you come in and you just don't want to work and you're just there to collect a paycheck. We care about our business and we want our customers to see that. I mean, I have a mother-daughter duo there that the mother's been there for 20 years. Now her daughter's there. She's a great server as well. I mean,
Pileggi's into that.
What's up?
Mother daughters.
Love them.
I mean,
what time do you open?
Yeah, we're gonna work opposite shifts for that. But I mean, it's nice to see the longevity, like you said. I mean, cooks that have been there for 30+ years. It's just crazy.
You don't see that anymore.
Somebody just posted nipple top beer.
Nipple top beer.
Nipple top beer.
Nipple top beer.
I've never heard of that.
Me
either.
No.
Sounds like something I would try.
Are you into the Are you in the Hoppy Hour Hero Moe's beer?
Moe's beer, yes, I am.
That's great.
Yes.
I like that. I'm not really an IPA guy, but
I'm all about IPAs.
But that IPA I can do. But I can only have like 2 or 3 of them, and then by the third one, forget it. I'm drunk. The ABV is really high.
I feel like those mule kickers. I drink like 3 or 4 of those. I'm feeling good.
Yeah.
Are those good?
Yeah, I
haven't had those
in
yet.
the summertime. It's
Yeah?
a good summertime beer.
Yeah, it's a good summertime
I'll try 'em
beer.
out. Yeah, I'm an IPA guy. I'm all about IPAs.
But I love Moe's beer. That's
Yeah.
the only IPA I can really drink. Well, the Flower Powers I considered IPA, but that's more of a citrusy.
I'm telling you, that Tropical Storm. I think that's
I'll
gonna
have
be
to
your.
try
I
it.
think that's gonna be your shell
Cool,
right there.
cool.
You're gonna like it. I'm telling you.
It does it give you the because what happens to me in IPA, I get the agita. Right here, I get the acid.
Pledgy, help him out here, buddy.
I got you, man. I got you're good.
You're gonna be my Priceless dealer.
He's gonna be like hammered weights. I'm just gonna tap tap tap.
Oh, those are the roofies.
Wrong pill.
But
it's a good time.
There are some great beers out there,
Oh, yeah.
and I like to sample them. But again, it gives me the acidy thing. So, but for some reason, Happy Hour doesn't.
I mean, the Tropical Storm might be okay for you if you can deal with flower power and things like that. I mean, it's not. I mean, just similar ingredients.
Like Dogfish Head, yeah, it's pretty brutal.
Yeah,
It gets
Dogfish
a
Head is strong. That's pretty heavy beer.
And then
though.
you get the 120.
Oof, that's another story.
And then the 90 and the 60, but the 120 is like brutal.
I'm part of Utica. Actually, look, beer rep right now. I'm part of Utica Beer Geeks, and I see people on there. The new thing now is chugging beer, so they'll snorkel like IPAs and all these strong beers, like just insane, just pounding. I mean, I can't do that. I mean, that's just strong and dangerous.
Like
right
a pound
there.
of UC. That's about it.
Yeah, funnel one of them pretty easily, but
Not an
IPA.
Oh,
No,
brutal.
You could just
shotgun and crushers. And
You ever have the caramel, the Saranac caramel porter?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh my god,
yeah.
one of my favorite
it's like a
drinks.
dessert beer.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
great. That's why when you mentioned the chocolate,
Yeah.
I'm like that. I love those type of.
Have you guys done the
beers.
tour at Saranac?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
No, I
Last
never
summer.
have.
You've never done
Always
the tour at
wanted
Saranac?
to.
We
Never
got to
did.
get you out of Herkimer. That's why.
So you guys know the answers then, right? When you go on the tour guide and you can win more beer at the end?
Oh no!
Oh, they didn't do that when I was there.
Oh, they
last
didn't do
summer.
that?
Honestly, I skipped the whole tour and go
Oh
right
my
to the
God.
tavern.
See, here's the thing. You got to do the tour. Number one, the history is awesome. The history
right.
is
It
pretty
is.
cool, and seeing the
Yeah.
old cans and the tour guides are great there.
Yeah.
But the one that I went on there and we were doing the tour, and she's like, "Well, we're gonna have some fun today. I have some extra tickets, and they give you the beer tickets, and if you can answer these questions, then you get a beer ticket." I mean, by the end of it, I had 6 of them, I think. So I mean, I'm getting hammered at the end, but it was pretty wild to see. What ingredients missing here? What do you think this is? And it was neat. But
See, I stumped the kid. He said that Jed's came out like maybe 2-3 years ago.
No.
And I'm like, no, they came out about 10 years ago. He's no.
That's
It's
the
just like-
90s.
Yeah, and I
Wasn't
go,
it?
it was like a lemonade type of drink.
Yeah.
And like he's like, no, that wasn't right. I'm like, you motherfucker, I know that's right 'cause I drank that shit.
Take him on the tour. Be like, "Hey, we're
And you
going
know
on
He
the
was
tour."
a tour guide. Yeah,
He was a tour guide.
He was the tour guide.
Oh my god!
And you notice he's not working there now.
What about the beer balls? You guys see the beer balls? The Utica
missed
beer
the
balls?
beer balls.
I missed the beer
They
balls.
What
should
is
like
it?
make
What
a
is
comeback.
that?
You don't know what a beer ball?
No.
The Utica beer ball? Oh my
No,
god!
no.
It's like this big ball, massive amount of beer. Like it was just, I want to say a keg, but it wasn't really a keg.
It was a ball. It looked like
Yeah.
a buoy
So-
type of thing, and a lot of people would make them into decorations
Lights and
afterwards.
stuff like that.
Put
Yeah.
lights in them, and
Wow.
I've seen a couple people up at Hinckley
Oh.
that used to have them floating in the
Right.
lake with
Tie their
lights
boat
in
up
it.
to it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Wow.
But it was a keg, but it
Yeah.
wasn't a big ball, and you get the tap, and you tap it, and you got a beer ball.
That's
And
You know how
awesome.
Heineken has the ones like that?
Yeah.
Utica Club had the ball. So,
Okay.
I
all right,
love
got
the
you.
ball. I wish they'd come
Yeah.
back out with it because like sometimes a keg is too much, and
Right.
a beer ball is like perfect. You know.
No, yeah, but you could fit it in like a little bucket. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you put it in a little
Right.
bucket with ice, and it'll keep the beer completely cold. I mean, that would be an awesome remake. If they
Bring
did
that back.
That would
Yeah.
be great.
Yeah.
Like,
And
that
if
would
tab
be
breaks,
awesome.
you just cut around it. You just
Right, and then you just dip beer, you get a ladle, and you start scooping it out.
I want them to bring that back, and I miss their black and tan. That was a good
That
beer.
was
I
Black
love
and
that
Tan.
stuff.
Yeah.
Delicious.
What about Black Forest?
Black Forest was
Black
good too.
Forest was great too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
that was
I don't
really
know.
good too.
I mean, that comes out around wintertime. Usually they brew a batch of that around winter, and it's in their, what is it, that 12 beers at Christmas or
Yeah.
something like that.
season's best.
Yeah,
Season's
Season's
Best.
Best.
Great
Yeah,
beer.
That's great beer there. I mean, I don't know. I like the Adirondack Lager. Like, you can never go wrong with that. You know, that's like my lawnmower beer.
It's a good safety beer, right?
Yeah, I call it my lawnmower beer because that's a beer that I can mow the lawn in and not have to worry about chopping my foot off. You know, Just something like that. So.
You got to have that like mainstay beer. You got your treat beers like like your IPAs when you're out having a couple, but you got to have that mainstay. And for me, it's
Right.
always been Utica Club.
Yeah, me too.
Or,
That's
or,
my golf beer. Utica Club's my golf beer.
or when I go golf or when I go camping, it's
Yeah.
Utica Club Light.
Ooh.
UC Light because I'm gonna be drinking all day long.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be retarded. So like, the UC Lights, I like those during when I'm camping.
Yeah, that's what I like on the golf course because I still want to swing a club properly, so I can't get too hammered on the golf course.
Right.
I like to make it my excuse why I can't swing the club right.
I'm drunk. I blame it on the weed. Bandage is checking in, and he's like, I've never been on one of those tours because he usually skips like I do and goes right to the tavern.
He was probably a tour guide at one point.
I think he was a tour guide at one time, but he's saying Jed's was a contract brew that they bought the rights to. That's what happened there, and it was popular, but I don't think it's on anymore, right?
No, that's who does the
They're alcoholic now, right?
the mule kickers. It's
Yeah.
a Jed.
It's
It
a
says
Jed
right on the
line.
neck, right?
It's
Yeah.
a Jed line.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotcha.
I think it's
All
on
right.
the neck. Yeah, it's pretty wild. I gotta try those out. I've seen them. I
And
just haven't tried
I think
them.
they got the hard sodas too. I'm
Yeah.
not sure if they still do. I
They did the
think
orange one last year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they had the was it strawberry?
Oh, you're right. They did have strawberry. Yeah.
And
Oh,
I
the
think-
strawberry tart.
And I think they
Yes.
also did a root beer, their own style root beer.
Did they?
Well, that
Like
was
kind of
Not
like not
Your
your
Father's.
father's, but they did a Saranac version, like a Jed's version.
I remember when that came out. God, that was so popular.
That's what I love about Saranac, though. They're always doing some cool, unique, inventive, different craft beers and sodas, and even their merchandise.
Right.
If they've got some really, really
Right.
cool clothes in their gift shop.
Oh yeah, they're awesome in there. I mean,
Yeah,
good
people-
Christmas time too. They open that shop in the mall and all that. I mean, they're just everywhere. I mean,
Yeah.
community loves them. We all love them. I know that.
That's
so.
Indeed.
I helped build half that building, I think.
I know I did.
That's for sure.
I know I did.
I didn't.
Bandage is saying Jed's was a hard lemonade when it was a contract brew. They bought the rights and used it as a hard soda line.
Oh, there you go.
That's what happened.
Gotcha.
There was a couple Jed's though. It wasn't just lemonade, right?
I
Wasn't
thought
it
they
just-
had a few different
I thought
flavors.
they had like a
but-
strawberry thing happening too.
Yeah, I thought
or-
there was a few different flavors.
Because I remember
could
when
have
they
been.
first started the Saranacs, that was their alternative, to having beer. Was to have the Jed's line.
Well, they also had like Saranac had they have the root beer, the orange cream. What is it? That
Ginger
black cherry,
beer.
the ginger
Their
beer,
1888
Shirley Temple.
Tavern.
I mean, yeah, they have all that.
That
too.
1888 Tavern root beer is the best root beer
I
on
agree.
the
hands
planet.
down, best root beer
On the
I
planet.
hands down.
agree. I
Hands down.
absolutely agree. You know what's a great thing too, and try this drink if you haven't already. The Dark and Stormies.
Yeah.
And what you do is you get yourself one of those ginger beers, and then you drink it with dark rum, like a Goslin's or maybe a Captain Morgan's or something. Oh, it's incredible.
Yeah.
It's incredible. It's a great mix.
I do American mules at the restaurant. I don't know if you've pretty heard of Moscow mules.
Of course.
American mule with the Tito's and all that. But I use Saranac ginger beer.
Oh, cool.
Actually with
Wow.
it, and people love it.
It's amazing.
Their products, it speaks for themselves. You know, what I mean,
Yeah.
it speaks volumes too. So definitely worth it.
And
That's a
it's
good
good
one.
to see that the area around here is starting to come on. Because you used to tell people, I drink UC. Oh, you drink that garbage? I'm like, have you tried one? No.
Yeah.
So how do you know you don't like it? So like, I'll
Word
give them to
of
them, and I always tell them either take it in a bottle,
Yeah.
drink it in a bottle, and they'll drink it, and they're like, oh my God, this is really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just.
Just because it was from here, people are like, oh, I'm not going to drink that crap. And it's good to see other bars now here are serving UC. Because there's a while that you couldn't find it in local bars.
As soon as we opened, we had it on tap. I think it's like a must. You have to have Utica Club on. I think it's like a rule. It should be a law. I mean, you have to have Utica Club on draft, otherwise you can't have a bar in this area. I mean, it's just everybody. If you don't have it, people are gonna ask for it. And it's just gonna be a negative thing.
I don't even know what to order when they're like, we don't have UC. I'm like,
We'll have a water with lemon.
I'm going to brag right now, but at one time, the electric company was the biggest UC account in all the world.
Right.
At one time. Yeah, we sold like 5 kegs of beer and 100 cases a week or whatever, however it was. I can't remember exactly.
I think I
the
had my
numbers, but-
first Utica Club at Electric Company. If I'm not mistaken.
Were you of
legal?
age?
Legal beer.
I've never had Utica Club.
No?
No, I'm just joking.
I was going to say.
I'm not that out of the
I'm going to
loop.
hold you down and pour one down your
I was about to say. We're going to have to go to the brewery right after this.
Pileggi's going to end up in a blanket party today. JP's checking in. He says Goslin's and ginger beer is amazing. And it is. You should check it out.
I definitely will.
It's a great. Do you have Goslin's at the
I don't, but I can look into
Kirby's?
it.
It's just a dark rum.
Yeah.
It's pretty much
I'll
what
have
it
to
is.
look
Or
into
any
it.
kind of dark
Yeah.
rum would work.
We have to put it on there, call it the Z or something like that.
No, it's called Dark and Stormies.
Dark and Stormy?
Dark and Stormies. Yeah.
Call it Z's Dark and Stormy.
There you
or
go.
something
Who's
like
your
that.
Saranac rep?
Dale.
I don't know who he is.
He's from
but-
McCraith.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All right. I was
Dale
thinking
from
your
McCraith.
actual Saranac from the brewery
Oh,
itself. I was wondering if Damon was there.
Damon, yeah.
I would tell Damon I said, make sure you guys get some Dark and Stormies in there.
We'll have to get it in there.
Here's an EC alum checking in saying, yes, EC baby, Megan Zurich.
Hi, beautiful. It's good to hear from you.
Megan, how
And
are you?
And now the band is just saying now Nail Creek has taken over. They're the biggest UC account. And rightfully so. They crush it over there.
They
Their
do.
beer.
Nail Creek is awesome.
They
That's probably
crush
one
it.
of my
Love,
places I go to.
look, love Nail Creek. I'm not even kidding. My favorite place to go. Do you know?
They're not in Herkimer, though.
No, I know. It was, let me see. I went out, the night I saw you over the summer, I went out for my birthday. You were working security at Sickenburger.
Okay, yep.
And I got stung by a yellow jacket 6 times in my shoulder
Ouch.
blades.
God,
Yeah.
did you have your EpiPen with you?
I didn't.
No?
No.
How many pills did you take?
I was feeling so miserable, and I smoked too many cigars, like 6 cigars. So like I had heartburn, I was like looping, So I was drinking all night. I just wanted a nice cup of green tea. So I went to who would have that here? Went to Nail Creek, and by the way, the nicest people I've ever met in my life.
Yeah, they're awesome.
Right? And I was like, I know this is probably inappropriate. This is like a bar, but can I get a green tea? It's like, oh, what do you want? You want black? You want green? Or you want white? I was like, yeah, like whatever you got. Then the people at the bar was like, do you want Benadryl? We can go to our car. And get I go, I don't know you, but thank you. But no,
they're
Nail
awesome.
Creek is the best.
Are you allergic to bee stings? I feel like you are.
Surprisingly, no.
Wow.
No, and there's not a lot of things I'm allergic to. I am allergic to amoxicillin, but I will break out in hives with that. I won't die. But I'm assuming if I get stung again, I might die because like 6 times is a lot.
Yeah, you can only get 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I may be a goner this summer. Who knows? If my digestive system doesn't turn on me by then, of course.
Wow. He's got like battery acid in his stomach right now.
He's 28, but he acts like he's 85.
Okay. Terrible. It's very true.
We're gonna enroll him into the Masonic home really soon. It's like he's that close.
Listen, that'd be fantastic, honestly. I would look forward to it.
Go ahead, I'll bring your ribs anytime you want.
Do you guys do any sort of delivery or any of that, or pickup, curb pickup, or any of that?
Yeah, if you call us, if you don't want to get out of your car, just come in, we'll bring it out to you. We don't care.
Yeah.
I mean, we were on Food Cab, the Masonic home, any of those nursing homes, things like that. They're so close to us. I'll bring them. I personally will bring them to you. The car dealerships know that. Steep Pawnee. I mean, those guys, they order all the time, so I'm always bringing it down to them down there.
You go to Forestport?
Forestport? No. Food Cab, I'm sure we'll go to Forestport for a fee, but I'm waiting for Uber Eats, to be honest with you. Once Uber Eats comes, we'll probably get involved with that.
Is that happening anytime soon?
Hope so. I mean, Uber's finally here. It took long enough, but I'm glad to see it finally here. And if Uber, I think that's coming right along with it. It's just something else for everybody else to make money while you're not driving people around. So,
yeah, awesome. I'm so hungry right now.
Should have brought food. I wasn't thinking.
You should have brought food.
I wasn't thinking, apparently.
You know how mad Chicken is right now? You know what? As soon as you walk out of here, you know what he's going to say, right?
I'm going to eat Pileggi.
Hey, if you had to eat Pileggi, say it was like a survival thing, what part of his body would you eat first?
The tits, the stomach, the testicles. Testicles are huge.
The legs.
The legs.
Yeah.
Right in the thighs?
Yeah.
Go right
He says
for
he
the
likes
thighs.
chicken wings, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what's cool about Pileggi? If you had to eat him, he's so Italian, there's already the garlic in his meat.
Right,
so
right.
Olive oil is already there. It's
I'm
coming out
not
of my
making Troy
pores.
with that stomach issue going on.
Yeah, avoid the stomach. You will die. Yeah,
Yeah, right. That poor kid. He does. He's got problems left and right. Every day's another physical ailment from this guy.
It's no joke, as I work over at Hannaford and stocking shelves. And it is like, I dropped 31 pounds, and I've been working there 3 months. It was 3 months just like a couple weeks ago.
Wow.
And I haven't changed the diet. The Ben & Jerry's is still in the system, the pizza, the whole thing.
Yeah, I wonder why I got stomach problems.
Dairy on dairy, Yeah. But I got the shoulder thing. This keeps popping out. I got the back. Wake up in the middle of the night to pee. Can't fall back to sleep. You get sleep around 8 o'clock. It's a whole thing, Yeah. I'm an old guy. What are you going to do? I'm single, by the way, as well, ladies. If there's any ladies out there, nothing long term. Nothing long term.
If any ladies are into all his physical ailments, you can text us at 315-351-2940.
Any ladies into home nursing?
If you like a man with a sweater, even his shirt is off, I'm your man.
We got to see who's hairier, you or I.
Oh, it's me.
You think so?
Sure. It's spiky
All right,
on
whip
my
'em off,
shoulders.
boys.
Yeah.
Let's see it.
It wraps around like a football equipment.
See,
you know what I
Pileggi
mean?
shaved this morning.
This is a shadow for me.
So did I. Bring it down my once a month. My once a month. You guys are shy. How many employees do you have over at Kirby's?
At one location or all together?
All together, total.
All together, it's got to be right around probably 90 to 100 people.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, cool. I mean, there's a lot of some part-time. My store's got to have like 30 something. So, right.
How many?
I think so.
How many stores do you have?
Three. We got the one here in Yorkville, and then we got the two out in Syracuse. Fayetteville right on 5, and then the East Genesee Street.
You
right
going to
there in
work at
Westville.
any of those, or you just?
Yeah, I'm leaving tomorrow. Actually, today's my day off. Tomorrow I head to Syracuse. I'm out there for the rest of the week this week, actually. So 2 days out in Fayetteville, then 2 days in Westville.
No, you guys got a drive-through one of those, right?
Yeah, last week you did.
Wow. Yeah. Well, yeah, we had an accident at one of our Fayetteville locations.
No way.
Someone hit the side of the building. But everybody's okay. Everybody's okay. They actually came in and ate lunch afterwards, and everybody was okay.
That's good. You should have charged them
okay.
double.
Party was okay. The building's still standing, so nobody was hurt.
Well, he was supposed to come on the show that day, and he's like, "Hey, dude, I'm sorry, I got to back out." And he sent me the picture. He's like, "This is what I'm dealing with right now." I'm like,
God.
How did it
that
happen?
sucks.
I don't know. To be honest with you. It was a weird incident. They parking. We have handicap parking in the front, and there's a barrier, and I don't know if they forgot to put the car in park, or if they just weren't paying attention. I really don't know, because I haven't talked to them, but they drove through the barrier into the wall of the building,
Oh my
and then
God.
came inside, ate lunch, and told us.
Did
about
they
it,
act
but-
like? What would be funny was if they act like nothing happened. Yeah, can I get a number 6, please?
No, they felt bad. I think, but
They got blood running down their head. They're limping.
They couldn't have gone that fast. They were parking the car. I mean,
Yeah, right.
Crazy.
It's in a shopping center, right?
Yeah, they were just really hungry. They just really wanted the pick 2 combo. They apologized up a storm. They felt bad. They really did. I'm just glad they're okay. That their safety is the number one thing that concerns me, and nobody else was hurt. But it was just a freak accident. You know what I mean? Just a freak accident. I mean, there's always things. I mean, at the Hook, I think they had somebody crash over into that. Where was it? The Valley Brook, right? The Valley Brook sign. Didn't somebody crash into that? I mean, there's always crazy drivers out there, man. I mean, I've had in my store, in the back lot. I don't know if you guys ever been on Garden Street in New York Mills. You know how tight that street is, and you know how there's always tractor trailers and things going on. At least one time a summer, I have somebody slide into that ditch. I think that's why the body shop's right there, so they can just tow it right next door. But I mean, every year somebody slides down the ditch, and you okay? Yeah, we're fine. Just they catch that edge, and it's a slippery slope from there.
Now,
So.
isn't it over by where they used to have like that? Was it Track and Bat?
Oh, remember that place? I forgot about that place.
Where was that?
Track and Bat.
It was right in that area.
Right over there. That was in the 90s, too.
Yeah, they had go-karts and
down the road.
cages.
Okay, yeah, I remember what you guys. Okay.
I don't know what's there now.
But
I
it's
have
right
no
in that
idea what's
vicinity
there
It's
that
a
we're
now.
car
talking about.
storage lot, isn't it? Isn't that where they
probably-
store extra cars or something like that from one of the car
Probably.
dealerships?
Or that Precision
Precision Auto,
car,
is it
car
down
wash
there?
or whatever it is.
A Precision Wash?
Yeah, I think it might be right in that area. I don't
Yeah,
know.
somewhere there. But then there's also those like huge car. I mean, there's car dealerships all down
JP
there.
saying he worked at Track and Bat. He worked there. So you could tell us what's there now. I can't remember what's there. I remember going there a lot.
Yeah.
We used to go there a lot and get into the batting cages and then ride the go-karts a
That and
little bit.
Scotty's out there.
Scotty's go-karts, yeah.
Scotty go-karts.
that was
I got to
fun,
go to
too.
Syracuse to drive go-karts.
Yeah, that's
You
a
know
little
what I
bit of a rip-off,
Yeah, but
too,
then they breathalyze you before you go on them.
Do they really? For real?
Yeah, if you sound intoxicated, I guess they'll
Really?
breathalyze
That's
you.
why they
some.
put the World of Beer right there.
It's right next door, though. Like, literally, World of Beer and then the go-karts.
Yeah.
Like, you can't
It's
go.
like-
So stupid.
I thought it was a reason. You go with World
So
of Beer, then you go on the
stupid.
go-karts.
And it's not fun unless you're drunk,
No.
obviously.
You get charged with a DUI riding a go-kart. Sir,
Yeah.
you're going to have to come with me. Oh, man.
You get pulled. They have police. They have go-kart police that pull you over on the side, just like you were on a highway.
Yeah, but they're on Segways, though. They're on Segways, like, because they're in the mall.
It's Cooper Kia.
Sir, can you stop?
Cooper Kia.
Oh, okay.
Kia.
Oh, so you're right there.
Yeah, it's really cool. I know it's right in that vicinity.
But the go-kart thing, though, that's a kind of a rip-off in Syracuse, I think, though. You're paying, like, for 2 laps, you're paying for, like, $25 or something like that.
Damn.
It's like,
That's
it's
crazy.
not,
I've
it's
done
not like
Wonderworks.
that, but
That's
it was,
phenomenal.
Yeah?
Wonderworks, that's trippy.
Have you tried that Five Wits?
No.
It's that like escape room thing.
Me and the wife were going to do it, but she was going to have it just be me and her, and that probably wouldn't have gone over well. So I was like, yeah, let's do it
arguing
for
with
a
each
group.
other,
Yeah,
yeah,
let's do it with a group of people.
It's actually cool. I did it as a team builder when I was working for VZW. And,
excellent.
They they got like a Tomb Raider one, and you have a espionage, and then there's something else too, like a castle or something to like that. It's pretty cool though.
Yeah?
They have you doing different puzzles and tricks and stuff.
See, that's interesting. That's pretty cool.
It's definitely worth checking out. It's fun.
There's a lot of neat things up there. You know what I mean? He's got to get out of Herkimer, so. But.
Yeah, seriously.
What I was going to ask you is, have you noticed, like, I've been noticing, like, a lot of people haven't been doing happy hours.
I do. So I don't call it happy hour. I call it social hour.
Isn't it illegal to call it happy hour, though?
I don't know the specifics.
Back in the
of that.
day, it was, like, when I had the bar, they put and that was Elliot Spitzer, and then when he was the governor, but then he got caught with all those hookers.
Right.
But he was putting
right.
a crackdown on all the bars for a while, and like you weren't allowed to promote happy hours, or you couldn't give away drinks, or there was all these stupid rules and regulations that
Did
he
that get
came up
lifted
with.
since he's out or not?
No, I don't think so. I have no idea.
Well,
though.
for a while, it was, like, very weary because you couldn't do the power hours. Like, remember they used to, like, I think it was in Rome, the bogey. We used to do, like, $10, and then you could drink all you could drink from, like, 11 to 1 or something to that effect. Or maybe it was even earlier than that. But I knew you couldn't do that, and then they were trying to stop the 2-for-1 drinks, but now people are doing them all over the place. So
Yeah, I do social hour. I do a social hours 4 to 7, and yeah, I mean we do 2-for-1 wines. We do $2 UCs. We do there's a lot of different things on there. I mean 2-for-1 house liquors. I mean I hope it's not legal, but I'm pretty sure it's fine now. But no, I mean we do we call it social hour though. It's 7 days a week, so everybody comes in 4 to 7. Not all day, every day kind of thing, but it's a nice little time chunk of change for everybody to come in. It does come in, handy for people like it during the tastings because people that aren't drinking craft beer will drink wine or something else. But it's fun. Definitely fun.
So it used to be back in the day, like you get out of work, you go to happy hour or whatever,
and then you go home.
But I noticed like
no,
lately,
you keep going. You keep going. Try to see how long you could go.
Right. or you can go home. See, that's what I liked about it is like you make that decision. You go out, have a few, and like you know what, I'm good to go home. Or you know what, we're going out for more. We're gonna make this a marathon.
Yeah. And then we're gonna drive all night.
Well, you got Uber.
That's right.
Uber.
We're checking in on the Twitch comments and slow stroking and saying what's up, guys. And this is, tell Chicken I said what's up. So slow stroking. One of your fans, slow stroking. So,
hey, thanks for giving me that hand.
Oh, that's great.
And then Dave he's saying
5 wits.
5 wits is fun times. What's 5 wits?
It's the escape room I was just telling you about.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Okay, you need more than 2 people though.
Yeah,
it's
right
so
across
go
the
as a
Dave
group.
Buster's. It's right across.
Is there a maximum amount of people you can bring with you? Or you can
know.
go with just a big group of 30?
Well, I think they break it up into different groups because, like, when we went as a team builder, we've had people, coming in from Albany, Rochester, all over the place, and we broke up into like 3 or 4 different groups. So, and then they keep your score and you can challenge against each other. So,
Are there different rooms or is there just
there's different. Well, there's different
scenarios.
themes. So like you can do. Yeah, like I think 3 or 4 different ones.
That's pretty cool.
Escape rooms.
Yeah,
that's a big thing right now, too.
I think what we did was a Tomb Raider one, which is really cool.
Awesome.
Like the walls start closing in on you, so if you don't
that's awesome.
get out of there in time, like it starts closing in, and
especially if you're claustrophobic.
Right, and then you gotta stick your hand in this thing and like feel a penis. I don't know, it's really weird.
Wow,
I'm sure you're claustrophobic, huh, Pileggi? It's probably
I wouldn't say
I can
claustrophobic. Just crippling anxiety is one of the.
I can't be in crowds. I can't.
Yeah, I was at one of the comedy shows at Cavallo's when we were together. You were there.
Oh, you guys dated?
No.
Briefly.
I'm standing there and I'm talking to Larry O'Grady, and my leg is just like kind of like tapping up and down like that, and he's like, "You okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's just too much." Big crowd, Flu season. It's a lot to think about.
Slow Stroking wants to know, have you guys tried Uber Eats before? I'm probably going to try them out, but he's a little sketched out about someone else touching their food.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, but they're only bringing it from the restaurant to them. It's just like any order delivery.
Like you order a pizza.
Yeah, same
but
thing.
That's kind of like a third party.
That's true. It's a stranger.
It's a third party. I would actually rather have the actual restaurant deliver it instead of giving it to another
but
like
here,
a third party.
I'm going to debunk that because
debunk it.
Uber does some sort of background check, right? Mm-hmm. They have like you don't have no idea who's delivering your pizzas. You have no idea who's delivering your food from that restaurant. It could be just the dishwasher, like they throw in the back of his car. You don't really know. I've delivered pizzas and people don't know me. You know what I mean? I could have done whatever you wanted to your pizza. So if there's like some sort of background check, like now you know who's delivering your food to you.
But
they're strict.
Has it ever been a thing though, Chicken, when you were delivering some food and you're like, God, I'm starving, just like one fry, and then you just
they're all wrapped up.
I mean, you're a professional, so you could wrap that shit up just like originally, like it was not even touched. I'm the same way though. Like I don't like different people handling my food and. You don't know where their hands have been,
but if the restaurant does it properly, like
that's fine. Yeah,
sealed and
wrap it up,
wrapped up and tied up, and
Oh yeah, I trust the restaurants, but
I mean it's your preference. I mean, if you want, we'll bring it out to you. Park your car up front. Just give us a call. We'll run it out to you. I mean,
sure.
Is Uber Eats close to coming to the area?
I have no idea. That's I don't know. I'm just hoping that it does. I mean, Uber's here, so I don't see how it could be not far behind. I mean, it's same thing. You're just delivering food instead of pizza, or pizza instead of people. So
and CNY Kebs does it now too, right?
Yeah, CNY will deliver your food from any restaurant. Really, all you got to do is call them up ahead of time.
I think everybody's starting to kind of really jump on that now. 'Cause nobody wants to go out.
Well, it's great. I mean, look at the weather.
And everybody's lazy.
Yeah, exactly.
But then you got college dorms, you got nursing homes, places like that. You know, it's perfect for
right. Plus the weather, like you said. I mean, some people see it snowing and 30 outside. They don't want to get out of their pajamas. So.
Oh yeah.
I would say like on Valentine's Day, when all the restaurants are packed, order me some food, deliver it to my house. You have dinner at home.
Sure.
Nice romantic dinner.
Right.
Yeah. Absolutely.
By myself with my hand.
Better get him a gift.
Oh, you thought I'd bring the date? Come on.
Slow stroking might be with you. You never know. He might be delivering the food for you.
That's good.
Always a barrel full of laughs, you are, Pileggi. We do got to get you out of the house, though, pal.
I know.
This is what happens when we get him out of the house. He just gets all excited. He's like a little dog running around the backyard right now.
Me? Really? We're out?
He's like sniffing everybody's butt and everything is weird.
Look at that. That's a girl. Holy shit.
She's got all them teeth.
Now you sound like the old show. Oh, my God. I've never seen a girl before. She's hot. Anyways. So, Anyway, we don't want to get into that one. But Kyle, this has been great. I know you got to get out of here.
Yeah.
You gotta,
here's a couple beer chips for you guys for the next time you're in.
Oh, thanks. Well, you know what? That makes up for you not bringing food.
There you go. Yeah, I get you alcohol.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
when are you there? Because I want to go when you're there.
I'm there every Monday night. I'm there every Monday night. I'm there every other Tuesday. Every tap takeover, I will be there. And then Friday mornings and Saturday nights, I'm usually there as well.
Okay, cool.
This week I'm in Syracuse, so I'm not there this week. But just give me a call. You guys have my number. Just give me a call. Let me know. I'd love to see you guys in there. Get you out some things. I'm working on a white wing sauce right now. So
nice. White wing sauce.
Yeah, Al knows about it. I actually. I don't know if any of you guys been to Blue Smoke in New York City.
No.
If you ever get down to New York City, go to Blue Smoke. They had a white wing sauce, and I'm close to matching it, I think.
I like green smoke.
And it's a good wing sauce. It's different. It's a vinegar base.
I was going to say, what's the base?
It's a vinegar base. It's a little bit of mayo, different things in there. I'm trying to tinker with it right now, but the people I've given it to, they said I'm on to something, so I'm going to continue to work on it.
So now I pictured like some kind of like white wine or something with it,
That's actually a good idea. Could work on something with that too. I'd have to see about that, because you'd have to cook it off though, because otherwise it'd be a 21 and older kind of thing.
Well, it's like like a vodka sauce.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know, experimenting. So if you guys come in, I'd love to have you guys try some new things.
Yeah, man.
I got to give some big ups to Apache Chief. He's the one that introduced us.
Yes, absolutely.
We were hanging out one night. It was that night we were all at Wakely's.
Yeah.
And then we were all hanging out and got introduced to him. And we got talking, started playing darts. And I'm like, I love this dude.
Me and Chief, man, we've known each other. We went to middle school together. I've known him since we're both Holland Patton boys. You know what I mean? Like we're from out there. And he's a good friend of mine. He's on tour right now. But,
yeah, he's doing his thing, man.
He always is. But I'm so glad that we played darts and we got to meet. We definitely embarrassed those other two.
Yeah, we killed it, bro. We did. We killed it.
Did.
He's like, do you know how to play darts? I was like, I'll try. I owned a bar for 10 years. I might still be able to play. I still got it. It's like riding a bike.
Yeah, we waxed him pretty hard.
We did. Pretty bad.
Did you yell at him, say, we're the fucking champs?
See you in the playoffs. This has been great, Kyle. Thanks so much.
Thank you guys so much.
Come back. Please come back anytime.
Absolutely, definitely.
But don't come empty-handed.
Next time I'm bringing ribs.
Next
time I'm bringing ribs for sure. Ribs are coming next time. Absolutely.
I'm just busting your balls, man.
I appreciate you guys having me.
No, you're the man. Keep it up. How could people find you online? And
find me online on Facebook. Facebook is pretty much our main thing if you want to know here and now. We all, our website as well. Join our email club. If you go on Facebook and message me your email, I'll add you to the email club and we'll send you coupons, different things like that, upcoming specials. But like I said, just come on, stop in. Tapping Tuesdays are always released on Facebook.
But how do they find you on Facebook? What's it under?
It's under Kirby's Grill and Tap House.
Beautiful.
Yep, Kirby's Grill and Tap House right under there. All 3 locations. So
nice,
awesome, man.
You guys still doing a dinner and movie thing?
We do Food and Flicks.
No shit.
Amazing idea too.
Yeah, great. Food and Flicks. Been doing them forever.
I forgot all about that.
We still do that.
What do you do? How does that work? Do you show
get
a movie there or get tickets?
No,
like
you
what?
get two tickets to the Marquee Cinema, and then you get a gift certificate for us, $25 gift certificate for us for dinner to go towards your dinner. And then you can go see a movie.
When I worked at Sprint, they used to do that all the time. I won every month. So
Did you?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's a perfect date.
It
You
really
know,
is.
and
It really
it's
is.
cheap. It's affordable. You go see a movie and go have a great dinner, and
That's
that's a
exact-
great
that's it.
idea.
That's
you
it.
know, and then who knows? You might get lucky.
Yeah.
Chances
Oh,
are.
yeah.
Exactly.
Chances are you.
If you
might
have
get-
those roofies, anything can happen.
Or Stoli Doli.
Yeah, it's Stoli Doli.
Oh my God, Pileggi, what are we gonna do with you, pal? What are we gonna do with you, pal? I don't know. But let's take a break. Kyle, thanks again
Thanks,
so
you
much
guys.
for coming
Appreciate
in.
it.
This has been great. And again, like I said, please come back anytime.
Absolutely, I appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
We're gonna take a break and we're gonna come back and we're gonna turn Pileggi into a man. So please stick around for that.
You're listening.
What happened? What happened? See these things.
You're listening to EC Radio on the Disruption Network.
Dago Wab, Guinea, garlic bread, pizza sling, and spaghetti bending, Victimone, Pericomo, Luciano Pavarotti, solo meal, non-singer motherfucker.
That's good. EC Radio.
The Property Sisters of the Mohawk Valley was born when 3 top producing agents with over 25 years of combined experience selling real estate joined forces to take real estate to the next level. We practice with honesty, integrity, and the knowledge to help make the buying and selling process easy and stress-free for all of our clients. We pledge to always make our clients our top priority from start to finish and even after the house is closed. We will always be a valued resource for information and assistance for our buyers and sellers. Our customers over the years have become not only past clients, but great friends. As we join hands together as the Property Sisters of the Mohawk Valley, we look forward to serving our clients and our community and making a positive difference. You can reach us at 315-601-9630 for all of your real estate needs.
When it's your hard-earned money on the line that you are investing into a home, it makes sense to choose a proven professional to assist you in making one of the biggest investments you may ever make. Josh's dedication of over 20 years to the home construction industry allows him to bring knowledge and experience to your doorstep. That means you can feel confident and comfortable with his service to you. Past clients love his attention to detail and thorough written reports. By allowing Priceless Inspections to help you make a well-informed decision concerning your property, you will find that a quality inspection is priceless. Follow Priceless Inspections on Facebook or call 315-525-8725.
Hi, this is attorney Nick Pasalacqua. The team of attorneys I have assembled at Pasalacqua & Associates has been carefully hand-picked to include the best trial attorneys in the particular areas of the law that we practice. Have you been charged with DWI or any other crime? Members of our team include former assistant district attorneys, now fighting to protect your rights 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Have you or someone you love been seriously injured in a motor vehicle accident? Members of the team at Pasalacqua & Associates include former insurance defense attorneys, now fighting to ensure that you get every penny you're entitled to. If you need legal help quick, don't waste your time or money calling anyone else. Remember, for legal help quick, you better call Nick and the team at Pasalacqua & Associates. 315-500-NICK or 315-500-6425 or visit cnytriallaw.com today.
Attention listeners, EC Radio is not responsible for unwanted pregnancies, alcoholism, domestic situations, missing brain cells, amplified voices in your head, weakened bladders, bloodshot eyes, STDs, PTSDs, ADHD, HIV, ESPNs, CNNs, rapid head movements, and spontaneous human combustion.
EC Radio, right here on the Disruption Network. It has certainly been a long and winding road, as the Beatles so aptly put it in the song. Tell us how it's brought you right here to this very moment.
Well, you know something bad, Rich? I feel like every moment in my life has led up to this moment right here. And EC Radio, teaming up with the Disruption Network, only here to kick ass and take names. Can you dig it, brother?
All right, 2017. You spent the past several years establishing yourself as one of the finest practitioners in radio podcasting. People want to know what to expect.
You live by the book, then you die by the book. And I'm here to throw out the rule book and break all morality code here on the Disruption Network, daily from 3 to 6, EC Radio, brother!
Utica, New York, we're coming for you Monday through Friday. Don't you dare miss it.
We live on the D, baby. The all-new website. Check it out, disruptionnetwork.net. Don't go to the .com. You'll probably get a virus.
Yep.
Disruptionnetwork.net. Check it out. All the great content on Disruption Network you can find. Ease Beats and Bizz, which will be live tonight.
Ease Beats and what?
Ease Beats and Bizz. They'll be live tonight around 8 o'clock. Home Free Podcast with Adeline, the D-Line, the Baseline, the new wrestling fandom radio that we have here.
What a great intro they got.
Great intro.
I don't know, man. I think between this intro and their intro,
I think theirs is better.
You think so?
Well, I love John leaving, of course, but
and I got
good stuff. And then we can't forget about Back Talk, which you can hear Back Talk here every Tuesday and Fridays with our good friend Tommy Drama. Also follow us on Instagram, Disruption Network on Instagram. We're on Twitter. Like us on Facebook. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're all over the place.
Yep.
Follow us on Twitch, Periscope, all of those streaming sites. All of them. We're everywhere. You can find us anywhere and everywhere. And then don't forget, you can find us on the web at disruptionnetwork.net.
I'm glad that they use real beer chips.
Yeah, right.
You know
The wooden nickels that they used to call them, right?
And like, now everyone's got the souffle cups with a little dot on it or something like that.
Yeah, well, that's just a cheap way to do it. And I used to do it that way, too.
I know, but, then they're hard to put in your pocket.
Yeah.
So you got to carry souffle cups.
Right.
And then, like, how do you know you just go to the store and buy a whole bunch of souffle cups and, like,
yeah,
now you got free drinks? But some of these are cool. Even if you don't ever, take them back and redeem them, I mean, it's kind of cool to have, an old school drink chip.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm with you, man. I'm with you. It's Z and Chicken, and we're joined by producer extraordinaire Mike Pileggi.
What is up,
our man Pileggi? And we were talking and first of all, let's thank Kyle for coming in from
Hell
Kirby's
yeah.
and talking about all the great things they're doing over at
Absolutely.
Kirby's. But what we were talking during that whole conversation is we really need to get this kid out of the house, right? He's busy, though. I will say this. The kid is busy. He's got a full-time job, and he's also producing movies, and he's helping us out around here in the D and making calls and getting us some guests and stuff like that. So he is busy, but I think we need to crack you out of that shell a little bit, brother.
Yeah.
We need to disrupt your life a little.
Yeah. Seriously.
Because, when my friends were home, it's like we'd go out all the time. When summer hit, every Thursday we're at Saranac. We'd go out. But they move away. They leave. They come back during Christmas and stuff. That's when we get together. And, from August to May, it's like nothing really happens. For me, anyway. Right? So it's just work and producing and with family. I go visit family. The family comes here. That takes up time, And just you get out of the loop.
Oh, you got the loop right here, buddy.
That's it,
No,
man.
you're right. You're right. Absolutely.
We're going to put you in the middle of the loop.
You missed a tomato pie day.
Well, he's busy, though. He would have been at all these events.
I would have. If I didn't have to work, I'd be there.
He would have been
I know
with us
that
every
for
step of the way.
Yeah.
But we do, since we're talking about events, we do got Flower Fest coming up. It's May the 12th on Oneida Square.
Okay.
We're blocking off half of Oneida Square. Love for you to come out
but
for
before that, we're doing the cleanup.
Oh, yeah. Yes. We're doing another cleanup, the quality of life sweeps with Mayor Paul Mary. We'll be doing that May 9th, and we're going to do it around Oneida Square to spruce it up just before Flower
Now, is this
Fest.
when is this? During the week or weekend?
It's a Wednesday.
It's a Wednesday?
It's a Wednesday.
When is this? Wait.
It's Wednesday, May the 9th.
What's it, 11 or noon or something like that?
Yeah, we'll start at noon. We'll meet up a little bit, at 11:30. We'll meet at City Hall.
As of right now, Wednesdays I have.
Maybe we'll
free.
get some beer,
so
mimosas from Kirby's. Or...
Yeah, get a little, tie one on and then go clean up a little bit. Right?
Tie one on.
That would be a lot of fun. We had a great time last time we did the cleanup with the mayor last year. And we want to thank B&B Designs, our good friend Angela Johnson.
Yep.
She's going to be joining us, and our friends from the Home Ownership Center, our girl Gia. She's going to come and hang out with us, as well as everybody here from the D is going to be out there cleaning up during the mayor's cleanup team. And if you're interested in helping us out and maybe doing your part in the city, being a good citizen of Utica.
We're challenging you to be good people.
We're challenging you to be good people.
Be good people, damn it.
Come join us.
Get out of your house.
And clean. No, seriously, we are challenging people to come on out and help us clean up the streets of Utica a little bit. Do your part. And we've been talking about that. Last week we talked about that. And in fact, I got a little story for you today. I was at the coffee shop, and I paid it forward. I bought some woman and her friend coffee this morning. I just felt like doing it. And I think more people should start doing nicer things for people instead of being so divided like how we are in the world right now. Let's stop the division and start getting unified a little bit more.
Right.
Absolutely.
It's kind of what Dan said at the Mudfest.
Yeah.
You got up there and it was basically like, guys, like I don't care what your political affiliation is, like it's just time to get people together and have a good time and share some love, you know?
Yeah.
Right.
And that's what it's about, man. It is.
And it's your town, you know, if you're from the area, it makes it that much more special.
And then what does Chicken preach all the time?
Don't be a dick.
Exactly. Stop being a dick. You know? And we challenged everybody last week to, like, every day try to do something nice for somebody, whether it's even if it's just holding a door or asking somebody, how are you? You'd be surprised how far how are you can go.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, absolutely.
Or whether, like I did today, I paid it forward. Last week I gave our neighbor a ride. It was pouring rain, and he's walking in the rain. I'm like, what are you doing? Dude, get in the car, you know? So maybe giving an old lady a ride to the grocery store or do something. Just we're trying to be nice. You know, and just the world is so divided and so full of hate, and we're not preaching hate whatsoever. I like some hateful music out there. That's for damn sure. You know, I love me some Pantera. But anyways, we're trying to.
But you know what? I think that's what that music's there for.
Yeah,
to get your anger out that way. You know what I mean? The aggression out that way instead of taking it out on somebody else.
Yes, Pat Curley saying, "Be nice, damn it," and thank you, Pat, for checking in. Good to hear from you, brother. Hope all is well out there on the West Coast. But that's the thing. It's like we're trying to be nice. We're all in this world together, and like we're all just sheep in this world, and we're all just trying to get along and doing our thing. So
sometimes it's like you walk up to somebody, hey, you look good today.
Yeah,
really?
Yeah.
You know, oh, you lost some weight.
Thank you, chicken.
Yeah, you look. Well, I wasn't talking to you. That's something Pileggi.
There was a girl that was in my math class in college who I thought was really hot and thought was out of my league.
What's her name, Samantha?
No.
Okay.
Unfortunately not.
Inside joke.
She smiled at me and said, hey. I was on cloud nine for months.
Right?
Yeah.
Math or math class?
Both.
Oh, okay.
You learn how to make meth?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow. Cool.
Well, he's from the Valley.
That's true.
You watch enough Breaking Bad, you can get
it. But no, we are preaching. Please try to do nice things for people.
Absolutely.
Be nice. Don't be a dick like Chicken said.
Absolutely.
Just try to do nice things for people. I challenge you to do one nice thing for somebody each day.
Yeah.
Each day, try to do something nice.
And you know what? You're going to get it back. You're going to get it back.
Karma, baby.
And even if you don't, you feel better about yourself when you do. You know,
it's all about karma. What comes around goes around. And if you do nice, it will come back to you. If you do wrong, it's gonna come back.
You know what I hate though is when you do something nice and like okay, let's say you bought that the folks coffee and you're like, what do you want, jerk? Or they think you're trying to hit on them. You're trying to.
I laughed. They didn't even know. I was already gone by the time they even realized that I paid for their coffee. I just made it anonymous.
I went to go buy a girl a drink one time at the bar, and she's like, I can buy my own drinks.
Wow.
Oh, okay. I wasn't hitting on you. I was just being nice.
I bought a girl a drink at the bar because I was hitting on her, and I thought things were going well, but then she was grinding on her boyfriend on the dance floor, and I was like, what the shit?
Well, you should probably do some scouting before you start buying drinks if you're looking to hit on her. If you're trying to be nice, then that's a different story.
No, I just wanted to get
You bought her the drink while she was grinding on her.
Bought drinks for both of them. Want to make it a three-way?
Hey,
No, but no, it is. We've been talking about this a lot.
Yeah.
And
I think now's the time though to really hit it because there's so many dicks out there in the world, and everyone's so worried about
themselves.
Well, yeah, they so worried that like somebody's gonna get something more than them. You know, like it's just ridiculous.
And the mentality, and I love this town, but the mentality in this town is, why does he get that and I don't?
Right, exactly.
And it's come on, we got to stop that.
Oh, you met
way of
so and so.
thinking.
I'm so jealous.
Be happy for people that have great accomplishments in this area. I'm happy for all my friends that do good. We've got so many great friends in this town that are doing amazing things.
Hell yeah!
You will not see one jealous bone in my body.
No way,
not one.
Everyone's on their own path.
Right.
You know, that's their story. You know, you have to do your own thing. It's not your success. It's not your problem.
Right.
You know, so there's no need to be jealous because you're all trying to do something.
The only time I don't like it is when that person's a piece of shit and they just keep landing in gold and you're just like, oh, I hate that motherfucker.
Yeah,
you know, like you get those people and you're just like, man, I wish you get hit by a bus. You know, but
I don't like the people who gloat about it. I don't care if you're doing well, but when you know you're doing well and you have your nose up in the air, that I don't.
I get that too, but then there's also like a point where like, you know what, you should pat yourself on the back once in a while, because
once in a while,
that's
right,
fine.
For sure. Right, you know, like if you're proud of what you do and how you succeeded, like that's fine. Don't rub your nose into somebody else, but like, you know what, you came up, you know how to do it. help somebody else.
Yeah.
Help them come up. Like right now, like I've told you, I told Pileggi this. Man, if he ever landed up and ended up being a producer from some major, network or something.
Right.
Fuck that dude.
No, but seriously, I'd be extremely happy for you.
Yeah, I mean, listen.
and I would be first to pat you on the back.
Yeah. I would shit myself
with a knife
in disbelief that would happen. But listen, this is something I've always wanted to do, and you guys given me an outlet to do it, and you never forget where you first started. So I would do everything in my power to bring you guys along for the ride.
Awesome.
You know what I mean?
And I
That's
do
what
the
it's
same
about.
shit, too.
Absolutely.
That's me, too.
Yeah.
Anthony LaBarber checking in and he's saying, shout out to my buddy Mike Pileggi.
Tony!
That's my boy. What an amazing
I love
talent
that
he
guy.
is. He's got a great voice. Ant, you
he
should come
does.
on the show sometime,
Yeah,
man. I'd
yeah,
love to
yeah.
have you come on. He did
Tony.
that Frank Sinatra tribute at the Stanley.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And it was incredible. It was absolutely incredible.
Listen, I grew up with this kid. Tony is the best. He has a great family.
Great voice.
Oh man, I went to his wedding. That was actually the last time I saw him. It's been a little while.
He's super talented.
But I love that guy.
Yeah.
He's the best.
One other thing I forgot to mention yesterday, Chicken, and we got to give big congratulations to the Clinton Arena for winning Kraft Hockeyville's contest that they had.
Shit.
Now, for Pileggi, you're probably not aware of this contest, are you? You're not really
No.
a hockey guy.
Nah.
Well, Clinton Arena won a contest. They were up against 4 other arenas.
Okay.
And it's from Kraft Cheese, the Kraft family there. And they had up against 4 other arenas, and what they won was $150,000 in arena upgrades, which they need because they need a roof desperately in the Clinton Arena, and they won an NHL preseason hockey game.
But somebody was just informing me that the arena might not be able to fit. It might not be fit for a preseason NHL game.
I heard Keeler talking about that.
Is that and they said maybe possibly like the
they have to move it to the Odd
or something like that.
I mean, it would be more seating at the Odd and
Right.
definitely in way better shape than the Clinton
Absolutely.
Arena. But I mean, Clinton won the contest. They should honor that contest being at the Clinton Arena.
I agree,
but they would sell more tickets at the Odd.
How many does the Odd hold?
It's 3,900.
What about the Clinton Arena?
Probably 1,000.
Wow.
Pat Curley's checking back in. He says, you see the same people on the way up as you do on the way down.
That's true,
My
Pat.
grandfather used to say that all the time. He's like, be nice to the people on the way up because you're going to meet the same ones on the way down.
Right.
But
true.
Back to the Clinton Arena, though, this is really big, man, because they needed it. And Clinton's such a hockey town, and they're also celebrating their 70th anniversary.
Wow.
So that's amazing. Congratulations
incredible.
to the community
Yeah.
in Clinton. I know when they made the announcement the other day at the Barton Mudfest, there was people actually crying. They were so
No
exuberant and overjoyed with.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's incredible. It is absolutely incredible, and I am really excited for that.
It's great for that hockey town.
It's such a hockey town. In fact, the Clinton Comets of 1967 and 68 hold the professional record of the least amount of losses for a season. They only lost 5 times that season.
It's amazing.
And they went on to win that championship, and
great.
that's a legendary hockey team right there. And a lot of those guys, a lot of those players, their jerseys are hanging up in the Utica Odd right now.
That's awesome.
So it's really cool. And again,
for
one
them,
more
man.
time, congratulations out to the Clinton Arena. I think that's so cool. So cool.
That's amazing.
Absolutely.
Now, you said that's a Kraft family?
Kraft
Like
cheese,
Robert
yeah.
Kraft? Like,
Is he part of the
I think
cheese?
he is. I think
So
it's-
yeah, it was
Wow.
him. They do it every year. This is a contest that happens every
That's
year.
pretty cool.
And last year, Johnstown, Pennsylvania won, or maybe 2 years ago it
so
was.
the New England Patriots owner just helped out somebody in New York.
Well, it was a voting thing, and I voted like 400 times that day.
Did you?
Well, it was up. The voting started at midnight, and I was up right around that time, and I just sat there and clicked because you could click vote more, vote again, vote again, vote again, vote again, vote again. No, I did. Kept on voting again, voting again, voting again.
Now, it was only a certain time, right? How long was the vote for?
It was only a 24-hour period. In fact, it was a 24-hour period, and then they made the announcement the very next day on NBC. And the commissioner of the NHL made the announcement that.
What?
That's really cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was really
see,
cool.
I like to see more professional sports do stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
That is pretty cool.
So, Kick Bear is checking in, wants to know when Matt's going to be back on. Matt is no longer with Disruption, so
on his own accord.
He quit. He took his ball and went home.
So, Pat said he voted 4 times.
Pat voted 4 times. I voted 400 times. I heard some woman that voted for like 1,000 times or something like that.
crap.
She just sat there and voted. So it's cool when the community came out and absolutely supported and voted and made their vote count. You know, so
and they deserve it. You know,
they deserve it.
Clinton needs that.
They do. They desperately need those upgrades. I mean, that $150,000, it's going to help. Yes. Do they need more? Yes, they do. Maybe we should think about doing a fundraiser for them. That's a legendary arena, man. It's a legendary arena. They used to have wrestling there. WWE wrestling. Well, it was WWF back then. Used to come there. I remember seeing Billy Jack Haynes and Hercules wrestle in a chain match.
No shit.
And then George the Animal Steel was at the Clinton
And
Arena.
what you guys don't know, that was 1942.
Close. 72. But yeah, the Clinton Arena. It's a legendary place. And plus, the Clinton High School hockey team and all their youth hockey, they've won championships after championships. They've done a lot. So big
Good for
ups
them.
to the Clinton Arena. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, chicken. Tomorrow, I got to mention our boy Tommy's coming in. Tommy Moriel, Doughboy Barbecue.
Oh, nice.
He'll be in tomorrow. Maybe he'll bring us some food. Since we had a restaurant guy, well, Kyle brought us some drink chips. So
He got some drinks. He made okay.
Nah, Kyle's a great guy. But Tommy's coming in tomorrow. Doughboy Barbecue. He's got an event coming up on
Banditos.
The Frito Bandito. He's got an event coming up on 420, which is this Friday. So he's going to come in and plug that. And it's always good to catch up with Tommy. And we've said this many times. If it wasn't for Tommy, we would not be here right now where we are.
Yep.
Where we are. I know people think the other regime that was here before. No. It starts with Tommy.
Wow.
Yep.
It starts with Tommy and Frank. And it's the whole reason we are right here in this building and functionable as a business, as Disruption Network.
Sure.
Yeah,
So,
Tommy's great shit, man.
Yeah, and he knows he's got an open door and he can come in anytime. So he hit me up the other day. He's like, I want to come on the show. I got an event coming up. Dude, you just can walk through the door. You don't have to. You don't have to ask. But he'll be in here tomorrow. And then Thursday, our boy Jack Kunkel's going to be in here. He's got a new challenge out to people. We're going to be continuing our health and fitness thing we were doing like yesterday with Shannon, but the pound class. But we're going to continue talking about health and fitness with our boy Jack Kunkel. So
Caleb's checking, and he's saying finally the first vote people have gotten correct in this area and over the last few years.
Yeah, that's
He's
true,
right, man.
That's true, especially on a national level,
Right?
You know, and that was on a national level. So
now we gotta get what's her name out of office.
Claudia Tenney.
Yeah,
she's out of there.
Nobody likes her.
Nobody likes her. The only one that likes her is, well, I don't know.
Trump.
Yeah, Trump, because she's so far up his ass. But let's try not to talk politics. I already did the political thing on Back Talk this morning. But yes, you're right. Claudia Tenney needs to go. Instead of, I want to start this hashtag going on. Instead of bye Felicia, I want to do hashtag bye Claudia.
Bye
Claudia.
Claudia.
Bye Claudia. Bitch ass out of there.
Oh God.
Yeah. Go dog another town hall meeting.
Yeah, seriously.
Anyways.
She's about as useless as Hillary was.
Yeah.
Easy.
To be honest with you, I'd rather deal with Hillary than Claudia. But
I'd rather see them fight each other to the
Ooh, that would be good. Celebrity
Fight to the
deathmatch.
death.
Yeah. Yes. No matter who wins, we all win.
Did I tell you this story? When it was like one of my first weeks here, I brought it up to Tommy and Z. Like they were talking politics and stuff. And from
Tommy
when
talks politics. It's weird.
Yeah. Well, this is like the first
Only
week.
on Tuesdays.
This is the first week of disruption ever. I was here. And EC Radio, I think it was like
and not to cut you off, but today is Tommy's 1 year anniversary.
Right? Oh, shit.
Of Back Talk. Yeah,
Really?
today is. Yeah.
Oh, he
That's
popped his
awesome.
cherry.
Yeah. But continue on.
And so they're talking politics. They're talking about Bernie Sanders and Trump and Clinton. And clearly they did not like Trump, right? So I thought it was okay to be like, Clintons, am I right? So I went to lean in to say, like, how about them Clintons? And I can't remember if it was Tommy or Z. I think it was Z. He goes, and can we be done with the Clintons already? I'm like, I'm not going to be that guy. And I just leaned right back.
I'm so sick of them, the Clintons.
Sick of all of them.
Yeah. That's why I like Bernie, because it was somebody new. New voice, new, I don't know.
But he's a socialist, chicken.
Oh, I know.
Oh, my God, he's a socialist.
I didn't mind him.
I like Bernie. I like
Love
him as-
Bernie.
Yeah.
But anyways, we're going to jump off the political conversation.
Yeah.
This isn't Back Talk. If you want politics talk, tune in Friday, and you will hear more.
Oh, Tommy
about
loves
politics.
it.
Yeah. But he went off today. He was going crazy.
No, come on, really? Tommy? Yeah, he
Yeah.
seemed like such a nice fella.
Yeah.
I love Tommy. I love getting Tommy riled up.
Matt's buddy over here is saying, you're not tuned in anymore. It's just me and Chicken's mom watching this bullshit. So,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So
Hey, Ma.
go troll somebody else, please.
Hi, Chicken's mom.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening,
for the
Mom.
other night.
Tell Matt we said hi. So
Yeah.
Chicken's mom, thank you.
Chicken's mom's a sweetheart.
She is.
She is.
I've never
She
met
rocks. She's awesome.
My
She's
mom's
an
the
amazing
bomb.
woman.
I love my mom.
You better.
Your mom's cool too, man.
Yeah, my mom's very cool. In fact, Mother's Day is coming up the day after Flower Fest.
Oh,
so it's a good event to take your mom to.
Right.
Because there's going to be a lot of cool vendors and food
We should
trucks.
do another
and-
Mother's Day show.
Yeah, we will. We will. I thought that was a lot of fun.
It
We
was
did
fun.
that last year, and we had the moms come in, and somebody brought us a bunch of food, and so it was cool.
Yeah,
we
it
had a
was
great
fun.
time.
Nice.
Great time. Absolutely. So, Pileggi, what have you been doing, brother? Other than working, I mean,
and taking pills.
Do you do anything exciting anymore? Or?
Here's the thing. It's so, like, because now the schedule is I'm up all night, right? So I try to maintain that schedule even on my days off. So I'm off today and tomorrow, and I work Thursday. So I would just be waking up right now. I'd go to bed around 9 and wake up about now. Or if they have the day off, I'll sleep to maybe 7, then get up and do whatever. So now I'm up when everyone's sleeping. So there's really no social interaction, and except for the one downfall working overnight is when the females want to hit you up at 2:30 in the morning. I had not to brag, okay, because I know I resemble a young George Clooney. But
Maybe more like an old George Clooney.
if his career went the other way and he gained 40 pounds. But it was like my first month there, I had 3 girls at the same time message me. I was like, there's nothing I can do. I can't leave work and go see one of these females. So that is troubling.
What are the hours you work?
10 to 6:30 in the morning.
Oh.
Sometimes 9 to 6, sometimes 10 to 7:30 or 8, depending on what the truckload is. And
can't you take your lunch hour right around then?
no, we have to take it at the same time. Everyone takes their lunch hour, you know, and you're not supposed to really. I mean, you can do whatever you want. It's your lunch hour, but we only have 30 minutes for lunch.
So you could do it twice.
Well,
3 times.
2 15 minutes, they're separate, and then 1 half hour. So
I'm talking about these girls.
I know, that's what I'm saying. So from to Gap to leave from the store to the place, I'd probably have 2 minutes
They
to
gotta
do the deed.
meet you at the parking lot. What the heck?
I don't know.
You gotta plan this right, dude.
I know. I have to.
You gotta you're like, hey, listen, I got only a certain amount of time. Grab me a sandwich and come over.
Are you on any of those dating apps?
Hell yeah.
Oh,
man.
you are?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And has it been effective for you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tinder's been slowing down.
Has it?
Plenty of fish. I'm talking to a girl tonight, actually.
See, I
just
think
went
you
on
could
there.
kill on Farmers Only.
Really?
Yeah, I think you could slaughter it. I think you'd be good.
All right. I'll check it out.
I think so too. Or Christian Mingle.
I was just about to say Christian Mingle.
Nah, they don't put out.
Listen, Christian chicks, the quiet ones, are crazy.
Right.
All right.
Yeah, that's what I want. Crazy.
That's what you get.
Yeah, that's what I get
That's what
already.
you're used to.
But I'm not looking for long term. I'm looking for just like a casual, let's see each other for a couple nights and then just like go our separate ways type of thing. And I don't want to attach too many emotions, too much to deal with. You know
what cures that?
What?
A good old
Bucket.
crop dusting. Or when you're laying in bed, you let one rip when they're next to you and like put her head under the covers.
Oh my!
It's a way to guarantee to get rid of them. You're good. What's
no.
it? A Dutch oven, I think it's called.
Our Twitch troll wants to know if you have a car yet.
I don't, man. This person really knows who
it's one of
who we are. No car. That would be part of the anxiety.
One of their fucking fans.
Is this
of
slow
the
stroking?
Of the crippling anxiety. No, with Uber and car services now, I mean, it's just so much easier.
Yeah.
But I'm naturally
Do you have a
anxious
license?
person. No, never.
Oh, you
went
don't
for it.
even have a license?
I have an ID, but
You
that's
never even
about
tried
it.
to drive?
I've driven before.
Are you scared to, or?
I overthink it a lot. I don't trust my feet with the pedals. I'm always afraid I'm gonna hit somebody. Like that's right.
It's called a
in front of me.
brake.
Yeah, I know, but if I'm like talking, like yeah, sure, and then I hit the gas and I hit someone, and I don't know. It's always been a thing with me.
Wow.
Parents are like, you don't have to try. Jesus loves you. You know what I mean? So we never really did anything.
That's what your parents used to tell you?
Yeah, basically.
Really?
Just grab your sandals and walk?
Yeah. Never took any of those. Never did those things, really. Just never a part of the itinerary. So it just never happened. Then it just stemmed from.
See, I grew up in the
uncomfortable
sticks.
and-
So I was driving at 16 years old, man. I
You're
went
driving at 12.
Yeah. Right?
In the sticks.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I'm in the
Any
center.
interest of getting your license down the road? Or?
Yeah.
I mean, you've gotten 28 years without getting it.
It's a little easier to pick up women in a car. You know? I mean, Mega seems to make it work, but I don't know.
Yeah. See, like I'll meet them. You know, I like to be a private person when it comes to that. Like I don't want them to know too much, because it's easier to like walk the other way. You know, so hotel rooms are fantastic, right?
No wonder why you're not getting much play. You're like super sketchy. I'll meet you at this hotel.
Just meet me in the alleyway. No
Colonial,
names.
The vibrating beds. Bring quarters, please. I'm going to need them for the vibrating bed.
And how do you feel about sock puppets?
That's my foreplay, baby. Sock puppets. Love it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you know, trying to meet women, not a relationship. I have a short film, another one I'm trying to get off the ground. So I'm producing it, writing it, and directing it, which is a task in its own, because dealing with actors and camera equipment and makeup people it's tough. It is tough, and there's an understanding why there's hundreds of people that work on movies, because I mean, not one person can do it. Obviously, you need people to help you move it forward, but man, it is fucking. Like, it's a headache. Like, I have 2 people I have to call, and I don't think it's going to be a short conversation for the movie I want to do. And, of course, I'm producing here, and I don't want to say the people I'm trying to get, because I don't want to, you know.
Porn stars.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Stormy Daniels.
Let me get Stormy on there.
Oh, you're doing a mature film then, huh?
But trying to get back in the stand-up comedy game. I haven't done a show in 6 months. It's been a long time, just because things have been so insanely busy. But I've been working a new set. I've been polishing one, trying to get back out there. I mean, it's a lot of work, you know. But that stuff keeps you busy, especially with the work schedule the way it is. What time do you really have for?
You've done movies before in the past. Don't you have like a YouTube channel people could check out some of your short clips?
I've worked on 6 short films altogether. 3 I wrote and directed. Very fortunate to be nominated and won an award for my first short film, Hitmen. And the last 3 I wrote, produced, and co-created. And now, after a couple years, I'm writing and directing again. That's my first love, is movies.
What was that film about?
Which one?
I don't know, the one you were just talking about.
Hitmen?
Yeah.
Or the new one? Hitmen was, okay, so I never wrote or directed before, right? So I didn't know what I was getting myself into. I wrote 8 versions of the script. I mean, they went in all different directions. So I revised it. I had the professors look at it. This is when I was in college. Had the actors look at it. Mark Baracco, who's at WKTV, was going to Herkimer at the time, and he's also in the movie I'm doing right now. And it was actually 5 years, April 1st, since we did Hitmen. So
smell that?
Yeah, I do.
All right.
Yeah, I can taste it.
Yeah, I know. Anyways, go ahead.
So I wanted to do a movie because they said we have 3 options. You can do an interview, a music video, or a short film. I'm like, well, I'm doing a short film. And he's like, it can be as violent as you want it to be, but there just can't be any nudity. I'm like, all right, that's fine. So I try to put as much blood in that short film as much as possible. And it took us 1 month and 8 days to finish it. That's writing to premiere night. So that doesn't include filming or editing. So it was like we had no time to finish it. So what we had is what we had. We had to edit around the stuff we couldn't fix and put the clips that we had in there. I almost didn't go in the theater. I was very nervous. I went to the bathroom 3 times to throw up. My face was covered the entire time the movie was on, and but they loved it. I mean, the standing ovation. They were
Awesome.
clapping, and half of my family and friends were there, and other people were in the theater, and it was awesome.
It's gotta be great to like have something you create like that, and people accept it so well.
Yeah, because it's so hard for them to buy into something that's not, like a legit. It's someone's first thing ever, and I just wanted them to buy into it. And there's a scene, if you haven't seen it, there's a scene where a guy gets shot in the head and the blood sprays on one of the hitmen. And every time I've showed it, people are like, "Whoa!" And I'm like, "All right." In that 2 seconds, I grabbed him. It's good enough for me.
Yeah,
that was the goal. And so it was just a fun bloodbath movie that we wanted to make, and then that led into 2 more projects we did, and
I seen Z get murdered.
I'll show you the video after we're done.
Really?
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah.
That was a good one. I like that.
It was cool. It was a little promo clip that we did for my old metal band.
Really?
And I got murdered out in front of my bar.
That's awesome.
And there was like a series of them.
It was like 2 parts.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah.
I like that. It was interesting.
For my second short film, I was in a straitjacket because I acted and directed it, and I do not like the straitjackets.
No.
They anxiety was on high. For
I'm
sure.
sure.
Yeah, they are tight. Like you can't get out of those once you dislocate your shoulder. And
Oh yeah, like in
Lethal Weapon.
Lethal Weapon, yeah.
I went to pick him up today, and he gets in the car, and all I could smell is cologne. I'm like, you smell good. What are you doing? He's like, oh, I got my grandfather's cologne on. I'm like, wait, you got like Old Spice or something? He's wearing his grandfather's cologne. He goes, I don't know what it is because back in the day, they didn't label the bottles.
Yeah.
It was just a clear blue bottle. So he decided to spray a couple squirts of his grandfather's cologne on.
Bunk piss.
That's going to get you some old women right there.
Oh, hell yeah.
You bring that bottle with you when you check into the nursing home. So
He's a hit at the Vets Club.
yeah, the VFW. The Herkimer VFW.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, I've been very blessed to have the things. I mean, I'm 5 years into what I've wanted to do, and now here I am at Disruption, doing something I've always wanted to do. I'm doing stand up. I get to write and direct. I mean, now the goal is to carry that through to a career, hopefully in the future.
Right.
So,
you're killing it, man. You kill it for us too, man. And thanks for everything you do.
Yeah,
around
man.
Here for us.
Yeah, hey, man. I appreciate the opportunity, and if I can help you, helps me. Absolutely.
One of the few things that were good that was left over, if you know what I mean. One of the very few, because there wasn't many that was left over. But, but yeah, man.
Yeah, he's doing a good job, man.
You are. And where can people check out your YouTube page? And
you can follow me on Facebook, Mike Pileggi.
Spell it, because people.
If you want to follow me, it's Pileggi. The number is 315. No, I'm not putting my number.
And it's not hard to follow him because he never leaves Herkimer.
Right.
You follow me on Instagram, Pileggi Mike. On Facebook, I post a lot on Instagram and my stories about different projects I've done, and I'll put the link in my bio if you want to check it out. I had to re-upload the movies a couple years ago, and they were getting a lot of views, but now if you go, there's only like maybe 40 or 50 because I don't share them as often as I should. But if you want to see the beginning of what I've done, it's some nominated and award-winning work. Check it out if you're bored. You want to check out some cool shit. A lot of blood.
A lot of blood, huh?
Yeah.
Pledge, have you ever smoked weed?
I have smoked weed, yes.
Have you really?
I've smoked it. I've ate it.
Okay. You ever sniff it?
I've never sniffed it. No. Here's the thing. There's only been one weed where I've taken it and I was like, wow, this is really relaxing. It wasn't it wasn't shitty weed. I've had shitty weed before.
You're a nervous guy. I can imagine it get you very paranoid.
Well, I can see you going one way or the other. I can see you either getting more paranoid or being more relaxed.
Yeah.
That's why the first time I smoked weed, I tripped like crazy.
The first time? Usually the first time you don't get off.
I couldn't stop laughing.
It was probably peyote.
It was like the devil's candy or something. I was like, why would you give that to me for the first time smoking weed?
I like nice names like Girl Scout Cookie, Orange Orangutan, or whatever.
Not me. I like things called Durban Poison. That's my favorite.
Durban Poison.
Durban Poison. If you can
God.
ever find Durban Poison, it's a kick-ass sativa out there. And it's
Is
like
it?
Yeah, it's like 28% THC. It's
I think he needs like an indica. Like he needs.
You need an indica. You do.
Yes, I've heard that. Yeah. Yeah. Jeff Garland was just on Conan talking about that. And he's like, for anyone who has anxiety, you would love it. I was like, I gotta get my hands on some of that.
Yeah, I
shit.
heard him. He was off the chains at that show.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I think for you, because you're high anxiety and all that stuff,
Yeah.
like a good indica would be good for you.
Yeah. I need to be medicated for sure.
I like it right before I go to bed.
Yeah. Yeah. If I can just handle the anxiety, that would be fantastic.
And right after the show. Speaking of right after the show, let's wrap it up. Pileggi.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much for coming.
It was great to be here.
We're going to put our heads together. We actually got something in the works with him coming up. You're going to be seeing him a lot around here. And with another partner, we're not going to mention who. But we're going to be seeing a lot of Pileggi around here doing some skits and some cool things.
Got some good things coming up.
Yeah, we do got some good
A lot of
things
good
coming.
things
A
in
lot
the
of good
works.
things in the works. It's like we actually run with our ideas around here, you know?
Yeah.
And not just say
We got the runs.
Yeah, we do have the runs.
But no, it's great. I'm glad you're on board, man.
Yeah,
Like,
me too.
100%. Yeah. I mean, listen. Let's fuck some shit up, guys.
Yeah, and we will.
You
And we
know?
will. And that's the plan. It's going to be a great summer, and we're going to get you out of the house in Herkimer, and you're going to hang out with us regardless if you got to work or not. In fact, I want to drop him off at his work intoxicated. That's my plan.
Get him fired?
Yeah,
Nice.
why not?
Nice.
Get me fired, sure. Why not?
We'll have to pick him up the hotel first that he's staying at.
The Hotel of Mirrors with the vibrating beds. You're like, Z, you got a roll of quarters for the bed?
Can you get Bertha a ride home too?
Yeah.
Can you send Bertha on her way from me? She wanted to stop at Venice to get some pizza. Is that all right?
Maybe you might want to bring her to Planned Parenthood first. You know,
I have a VIP section there. So
just tell Pledgy sent you.
Pledgy, you're the man. Thanks for everything you do around
Thank
here,
you,
man.
buddy.
We really appreciate everything.
I appreciate it.
And you kick ass.
Hey, buddy, you kick ass
You
too.
kick ass. You do well around here.
Thank you,
so
man.
We're lucky
I appreciate it.
We're lucky that we got you.
Stop! You're giving him heartburn.
I thought you were going to say stop, but you were going to give him a hard on. I thought that's what you were going to say. I was like, damn, man, all right. But no, I appreciate you guys. So
You guys can listen to this podcast and previous podcasts on the brand new website, disruptionnetwork.net. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram and Twitter, subscribe to our YouTube channel. There's many different ways. Like us on Twitch or however you do it on Twitch. I'm not even really familiar with Twitch. I think I need to get more acclimated with that format because I've been seeing these people over here chiming in, so I'll troll you next time. So they said that they're pretty decent. We are pretty decent, and they'll listen more. So thank you. See, we turned a troll into a fan. How awesome is that? So,
there you go.
Anyways, tomorrow Tom Moriello going to be in the house. Doughboy Barbecue. He's got a cool event happening, and Thursday I think with Jack coming in, and then after he leaves, we should celebrate 420 because 420 is Friday. It's my favorite holiday of the year.
I celebrate every day.
I celebrate every day, but on 420 you actually go in a little bit more. You know, going a little.
You
bit
go
more.
down darker. In the depths.
Coming up at 8:00, Ease Beats and Bizz will be on the best hip hop show in all of the land since MTV Raps.
Hell yeah!
I don't know what they got going on tonight. They usually have a guest or whatever, but they usually got something cool happening.
I heard Prince might make an appearance.
Yeah, we're resurrecting him. I mean, we're going to have like a Prince hologram.
Oh, yeah, hologram.
He's coming with Tupac, right?
Yeah, they're all coming together. So Ease Beats and Biz, 8:00, and then tomorrow, Wednesday, we will be live on EC Radio at 3, and then Thursday the D-Line will be up and rolling, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, they'll be up and rolling. You guys will be going all the way up to about draft day.
Yep, we're bringing in my buddy Tom Belfin. He's a Dallas Cowboys fan. We're going to talk about Dez Bryant.
Oh, yeah.
Being released.
Oh, wow, that's huge.
Yep.
That is huge. So, all right, everybody. Well, thanks for tuning in. And if you guys could do me a little favor, please share this video.
Yep.
Simple click a share
Sharon's
would
caring.
do us a favor. And I want to thank Kyle Zdyb for coming in and talking all the good things about Kirby's and all the cool things he does in the community. So, we'll see you tomorrow.
We are a generation of lost masculinity, and we got to start getting it back. No matter if you're straight or gay, no matter if you stick it in the front or you stick it in the rear, for the love of our sons, we've got to stick it in there like a man.
You know what the hell you're listening to?
It's EC Radio.
The Property Sisters of the Mohawk Valley was born when 3 top producing agents with over 25 years of combined experience selling real estate joined forces to take real estate to the next level. We practice with honesty, integrity, and the knowledge to help make the buying and selling process easy and stress-free for all of our clients. We pledge to always make our clients our top priority from start to finish and even after the house is closed. We will always be a valued resource for information and assistance for our buyers and sellers. Our customers over the years have become not only past clients, but great friends. As we join hands together as the Property Sisters of the Mohawk Valley, we look forward to serving our clients and our community and making a positive difference. You can reach us at 315-601-9630 for all of your real estate needs.
When it's your hard-earned money on the line that you are investing into a home, it makes sense to choose a proven professional to assist you in making one of the biggest investments you may ever make. Josh's dedication of over 20 years to the home construction industry allows him to bring knowledge and experience to your doorstep. That means you can feel confident and comfortable with his service to you. Past clients love his attention to detail and thorough written reports. By allowing Priceless Inspections to help you make a well-informed decision concerning your property, you will find that a quality inspection is priceless. Follow Priceless Inspections on Facebook or call 315-525-8725.
Hi, this is attorney Nick Pileggi. The team of attorneys I have assembled at Pileggi & Associates has been carefully hand-picked to include the best trial attorneys in the particular areas of the law that we practice. Have you been charged with DWI or any other crime? Members of our team include former assistant district attorneys, now fighting to protect your rights 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Have you or someone you love been seriously injured in a motor vehicle accident? Members of the team at Pileggi & Associates include former insurance defense attorneys, now fighting to ensure that you get every penny you're entitled to. If you need legal help quick, don't waste your time or money calling anyone else. Remember, for legal help quick, you better call Nick and the team at Pileggi & Associates. 315-500-NICK or 315-500-6425 or visit cnytriallaw.com today.